Okay, so we are going to rejoin with Merrick, Minstrel, and Pyre just at the base of the tower on top of Mount Udu, when you're going to hear a noise beginning from behind you on the cliffs. If you would take it away.
So you see Doris, you have already met this individual, but you guys will see floating up the edge, probably telling some kind of story to Doris or listening to a story from Doris. A roughly 7 foot tall, very heavily furred individual. If any of you have ever met a furbolg before,
We definitely have, yeah.
he is a furbolg, a little furrier than most, sort of dark, ashy grey fur. A large sort of glaive slung across the back, half plate armor, and a long sort of traveller's cloak thrown over the top. Just with Doris carried very casually in his arms, just floating up like he's in an elevator, but without an elevator. And chatting away and sort of floats over the edge. Is like, that'll be your companion, said Doris. There you are, my dear. And sets her down on the edge of the cliff.
Oh, dearie me, such a nice young man. Hello there, boys.
Are we... how far away are we from...
Doris?
We can talk now, can we?
Yeah, I was saying the tower was not far from the edge of the cliff. It's about 30, 40 feet off.
Doris?
Yes?
Where have you been?
I was looking after your keep, young man. And you left it in a terrible state.
Well, you see, the thing is, we did head back home to look for you and admire your handiwork, and you'd left all skeletons in the bed still, so didn't do a particularly good job.
Oh, my dear, you know how Pyre is. I thought maybe that would be useful for him.
I take it
Yeah,
you
I
had
find it very useful, thank you.
had a little escapade to clearly, and I kind of squint looking at this stranger, cure fungus?
Oh, I see.
Fungus? Is that you?
Is this a friend of Fungus's? He doesn't look like him. He must be related to him, I suppose.
It doesn't smell nearly as bad.
I don't know a fungus, but, well, when you're not that high up in the order, you get sent out on all kinds of errands. And this was, this was my pleasure to pick up on a lovely lady and escort her to her colleagues.
At this point, I'll have
Love-
Pyre and Minstrel roll history check.
Lovely
Histamine.
lady. And I look at Doris with a kind of quizzical look on my face and say, Doris, I didn't realise you could charm people. History.
I just want to telepathically say back to Minstrel, oh, my sweet summer child, there's lots I can do that you don't know about yet.
Okay, Pyre, you are going to recognise the style of armour this stranger is wearing as very similar to what a Mr. Gilmore was wearing once before.
Gilmore.
Oh yeah, Doris, you met him. Oh no, Doris never met Gilmore.
Yeah, I wouldn't have met him.
Gilmore. Oh, Gilmore's the
Wolfman.
blood hunter.
Yeah.
You, sir. While we are appreciative of your efforts, you'll have to forgive me for being slightly suspicious. What brings you here, and where did you get that armor?
He will sort of bow low enough that his head is lower than yours, in a sort of deeply respectful way, and just pull open the side of the travelling coat where there's a little symbol on the inside that you will, if you say made that check, you will definitely recognise as the symbol of the Blood Hunter Order, the Lycan Order. And it says, our keep ain't that far off, and, does good to look after the local countryside. I appreciate that not everybody's happy having people like me about.
Yes, well, I'm sure we can handle you. You don't seem like a threat to me.
To look at him, he's not particularly sort of bulging with muscle or anything like that, but he was definitely carrying Doris like she was a pillow.
Oh, nice. Oh, by the way, so you
If someone-
don't know, I am a wizard. Or, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that.
So,
I
if-
am wearing a robe, and I have a mask on, and you can see my hands are covered in burn scars.
Also, if someone could ask his name real quick so I can update the nickname and. actually type
Sorry,
on it.
he bows and goes, Morlan. Apologies,
Thank
of course. There you go.
Oh yeah, sorry, dearie. I should have done this. And allow me to introduce these ones. This is this fine large elephant chap is Merrick.
Hello.
This very handsome young devil over here is Minstrel.
Oh,
Devil. I eat devils for breakfast, and I take a deep bow and introduce myself formally as Minstrel Bardington the III, Esquire, heir to the Bardington house, and
Yes,
mighty,
dear. And then this
mighty
next one, the
blacksmith.
most intelligent one of the group, is Pyre.
our pleasure,
our
to be
scholar.
sure. Yes, scholar. Yes, I do have a bit of a fascination with the arts and artifacts. So, you say that your order has ordered you to help Doris climb up a cliff, or do you have other things to do here?
Well, not a specific mission to climb up the cliff. I was in the area, and little jobs like this come with the territory when you're looking after an area. I've been told to keep an eye around the area for anything happening. You guys seem to be familiar with us, so you know the sort of thing we do.
Yes, I must tell you, Morin, we are currently on a very important task, which is why Doris had to get to us in such great haste, and I was wondering if perhaps you'd like to earn a little extra cash to help us.
Morlan will look at the little bag of coins around his waist, realise he's got about 15 gold pieces to his name, and go, "Yeah, sounds like fun."
Very well. Consider this an advance, and I'll give him 50 platinum pieces.
Whoa!
Very generous. Huh?
Morlan slaps a hand across your back and go, "Now this is a man I can get behind." And you feel definite bruising.
Oh, yes. Please, not so
Sorry.
rough next time.
Forgot me strength, and he kind of adjusts the the arcane among you will probably recognize the belt, unless Craig wants to make you roll for it.
I'm going to say Pyre's the closest he can roll an Arcana. He normally does fairly well with them.
An Arcana, eh?
DC 15.
I'm going to walk up to Morlan and reach my right hand out to shake his hand.
Morlan will happily shake your hand.
Say, welcome to the party. As I said, I'm Minstrel. I would say I'm probably the most senior adventurer here. Pardon the looks, and you may have noticed I am but 16 years old.
I thought you were 13.
Not 16, I think.
Yeah.
It says on my character sheet.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was going to say, the
nasty-
aging thing's been funny with that.
Nasty incident with a few ghosts and some gods and some poor alchemy choices. But no, I'm the senior one here. I put this merry band together. If you're keeping an eye on your local area, you may have realised this tower's appeared. This is the task we have been set. We have to investigate the tower. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I'd
The dun dun
not
dun.
picked
I
up
play at my
anything.
ocarina.
not picked up anything too crazy from it just yet, hence we've not got to it. But to be fair, being a little bit younger is the worst you got out of it. And he will flash. Again, those of you who have met Furbolg know that they aren't particularly, they're not like fanged beasts. Morlan decidedly is. It's like if that's the worst you came out with, I think you could count yourself lucky.
Okay, also going back to the roll. Pyre, you will recognise the belt. Morlan, if you want to explain which one it is.
This is a belt of fire giant strength.
That's the most interesting artifact you have on your waist. I think I recognise that from the books I read back in the College of Aenor. It's a fire giant strength belt, is it not?
Oh yes,
Most
that's
powerful.
hence I can carry a little bit more than most.
Yes, you will come in very handy, and if you die, the item will come come in very handy.
If you can pry it out of the clutches of the Order, you're more than welcome to it.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I swore.
Sounds like a challenge.
I dropped a drink and swore. You have to
Oh, I didn't hear it. You're fine.
Nice.
Shit.
No, I didn't hear.
Oh Jesus, 25 strength. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Hence he patted you on the back and there was bruising.
I feel so weak.
Yeah. 25 strength.
Who wanted to shake his hand? Like,
Poor old Weasley Bard.
he
Oh.
doesn't actively go to crush your hand. He's actually very ginger. It's again, those of you know about the Lycan Order. Obviously, he's does have some form of lycanthropy and is used to controlling that
I'm
half.
I'm guessing if I recognise that you're from the Lycan Order and I know that what's his face turned into a whatever
Gilmore.
he did, Gilmore turned into a wolf.
He did turn into a wolf, in fact.
Then I probably would know.
Mhm.
This guy will.
Although Gilmore wasn't very in control of his.
Oh, no, he used it twice.
Have you ever met a gentleman that goes by the name of Professor Gilmore?
Gilmore. Sorry, looking up the notes that Craig sent me. Do apologise.
Fine. It was long notes.
God, this backing track is giving me anxiety.
I don't remember if Merrick was there for Gilmore. I don't think it was at that point.
No, I think you were Torek at that
Oh,
point.
actually, that's a good point.
Might have
Pyre
been.
wasn't there
Can't.
either. It would have been Rambler at the time, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
Oh, fair enough.
In that
Minstrel
case,
was cast the thought of Gilmore well out of his head.
forget the question. I just
We
asked.
can forget that, yeah, completely.
But what I will do
Only
is
one
I'll
of you
say-
ever met, Gilmore.
What I will do is I'll say, I see, seeing as you're a collector of artifacts, perhaps you'd like to take a look at some of mine. And I pull out a fork and fill it with some dirt from the ground and say, would you like to try some of this? And gesture that he eats the dirt from the fork.
I mean, I've eaten worse. Sure. And he'll take a bite.
It tastes edible.
Yeah, it doesn't make it.
Tastes edible.
It doesn't make it taste nice, but it makes it so it's safe to eat whatever you can skewer on that fork.
Nice.
Impressive, isn't it? Yes, it's just one of the toys I picked up over the time. While I
I could use that when I'm camping.
fork myself up another sod of earth. Nom, 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 nom.
Of all the things I gave you that fork for, that was the least likely answer to use
I
it
think
for.
you gentlemen, obviously before we set forth further, we've actually just had a bit of a confrontation, haven't we, gentlemen?
Indeed.
So we were thinking perhaps. Can I look around and see roughly what kind of time is?
It's a little after midday.
Fuck you. We were just about to
You swore.
bed down for the afternoon.
We could sit
you know,
down for a few hours.
Head down for the afternoon.
Lick our wounds and perhaps have a bit of a jostle in the mud.
Yes, it's always best to tackle perilous dungeons like these by night. So let's rest until sundown, I suppose.
It makes
I'll be honest,
prettier.
I'm not great in the dark. I can't see all that well.
Yes, me neither. I was actually being ironic, but if our great leader wishes that we rest,
You don't
we shall
have to
rest.
Too long.
Just enough for me to recover something. I've got this weird voice in my ear saying spell slots, but I don't quite understand what the meaning of
Ah. A long rest it is then. Minstrel.
I mean, I don't need a long rest.
I haven't got any spell slots at all.
I can't even remember. What did we use all our spell slots on?
Only
It was the
two.
demon fight.
Hmm.
Ah, right. Well, I guess a long rest it is then.
Okay.
I'm going to set up my two-person tent, and then I'm going to pull Puck out of my pocket and share my two-person tent with him.
So, sharing it with the owl.
Yeah.
Can I have a look around the entrance to this tower and just see if I can find anything, sort of tracks leading in, or any signs of creatures in or out?
Make an investigation roll.
Right, how do I roll?
Okay, so into the Discord chat, type !roll space 1d20, and then add whatever the modifier would be.
If
I would recommend copying 1d20. I use it a lot.
if you play with us in the future, we're just about to convert to a slightly more complicated version of Map Tools, which has macros in it.
Fun.
So then it would just be the click of a button, but for now...
20 total.
You can't see that much has ever been up here apart from a few hawk's nests tucked around. And interestingly, as you look around the base of the tower, you can almost see where it physically rose, or in fact plummeted into the ground. You're not
Could
quite
I
sure.
infer from the fact that there are hawk's nests that it has been a tower for some time, just not necessarily here?
The hawk's nests aren't actually on the tower; they're just dotted around the top of the mountain.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Hawk's
No,
nest?
I was like, look, like is the tower old, or is the tower like brand new and
The tower
formerly
looks
old and brought here?
it looks fairly new and old at the same time, as if it was built a long time ago and then dropped here.
Oh, so it's over 100 years old.
Would you like to have the normal arcane things?
I can't because I'm in my tent with Puck.
Good point. Okay, so anyone else want to do anything during the long rest?
I'm just going to sit there quietly reading. What book have I got?
Yeah, I don't need to pray or anything.
I'm going to read A History of Smut.
Fair enough. You sit down with
There's
your
always one book.
you sit down with your mildly pornographic book. Enjoy the evening.
Reading out loud? Or...
Yeah, I'm going to read it out loud in a sing-song voice.
Oh,
I'll
dear.
have Merrick plug his ears then.
Performance check.
I'm not making a performance check on that. I would say,
Um,
given his intelligence, I'd normally make him do an intelligence roll to see if he can read.
I'm quite intelligent. I'm 12.
did
No.
I get my Wand of Magic Missile in the end?
You put an order in for one, you were going to pick it up on the way back. But whether or not you actually go back, that's another matter.
Oh, so I don't actually have it.
You don't actually have it at the moment, no.
Okay. No, I don't think I've got any spells left to learn.
Fair enough.
All I've got is Dragon Scroll, Small Green Book, and Lich Scroll.
Do
Oh,
not.
and Bane Scroll. Bane's not a wizard spell, though, is it?
No, it is not.
So in that case,
You're okay. Okay. Let's get the bestiary open. So, and I'll say, Doris, anything for you?
Nope. Now that I'm back with people to look after me, I'm going to go soundly to sleep.
Fair enough.
can I add another point to my mental focus, or is it still?
Yeah, I was going to say, after a long rest, I'll let you do it.
Okay, all right. So before I go to bed, I'm going to order Puck to keep an eye out over the camp.
Okay,
You
your
know if anything happens.
small, starry, purple owl flies out to keep an eye out.
Thought you were going to say something other than owl then.
Purple stuck, no. Oh dear. Right. So you wake up as the evening comes. The sun is currently setting. I'm going to pop a token so you can see the direction. From that direction behind you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Is Puck a Fey, or what sort of familiar is he?
He is a Fey, yes.
Morlan at some point identifies that Puck is a Fey to you. Like, was just like sniffing the air and like, he's got Fey.
I am currently asleep in my tent, so
Just be aware that, like, you almost certainly sniff out the fact it's in your tent. That's like, yeah, that's probably fine.
okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you wake up that evening from your rest, refreshed and recovered, ready to deal with the whatever lies ahead. Now, can anyone remember how to open the door? Or is it rolling for a history check?
Something against it.
Yeah,
The
I
thing we
take
got
out
from
my thingamabob. Wait,
I'm
do I
going to
have
need a
it?
little more than that.
I don't think I have it.
Jim,
What colour is the door?
This one is... The entire place seems to be made from solid stone, including the door. It's just a slightly greenish tinge to the stone.
Well, I assume this has the same opening mechanism as the last tower, so I take out the blue shard and touch it against the door.
Okay. As you do, the blue shard in your hand glows faintly before the doors begin to come open.
Nice.
Okay.
Arcane keys, like it.
Yes, would you like to have a look? This is a very fascinating artifact. There's not much use apart from its immediate use, obviously, but this will certainly be in my collection.
Always
Okay.
nice to have something that does it open any door or just these things?
Well, so far it's opened every door I've tried, but I've only ever tried these doors.
You should try it on like the pub door. Like just try it on stuff. It's how I
I'm
found
going-
most of the magical items work. Just keep trying it on stuff.
I'm going to take out a sheet of parchment and my ink pen and make a note of that.
Fair enough. Okay. You can now see inside the tower. As the light from the evening streaks inside, you notice the entire tower is once again magically lit, but from an unknown source. Almost as if the rocks themselves give off a faint dim light for a few feet, radiating just enough to go throughout the room.
Do
don't
I have
like this.
Mary Bannerlow? Or not?
I think you had some. You could. We'll say you summoned him during the long rest
Okay. that
to make
makes-
life easy.
Yeah, I think Martin, is it? Martin? Mark?
Uh, my
What's
brother
your
Stuart.
brother's name?
Oh,
This
Morland.
one's Stuart.
No, what's your
Morland, the character.
Oh, my actual name's Stuart. Sorry.
Stuart. Yeah, generally we there's things that we've assumed, and one of them is that Pyre casts
Unseen servant.
Unseen Servant as a ritual.
Every time he takes a rest,
Reasonable enough.
because that thing gets killed quite often.
So,
Yeah.
I am going to, and his name's Mary Bannerlow. I'm going to send
Mary
Mary Bannerlow in.
Okay. Maribanlo goes in. He can see the gigantic spike pit inside the room, and at the moment, nothing else.
Unless anyone stops him, Morland will just, like, with glaive
Now-
drawn, begin to move in.
Now, gentlemen, remember the trick with these towers? The last thing we've gone in, the minute we step past this precipice here, and I point to this arbitrary line on the floor and directly in front of where I'm standing, the doors will slam shut. So,
I wonder if I could stop them. Morland's just like
Doris,
looking up at the doors.
Doris and Pyre, would you like to perhaps get a little closer
Oh,
and kiss?
we're in the. Oh, sorry, we're in there. Well, I've already sent Mary Bannerlow in, and the doors haven't shut, right?
The doors haven't shut with Maribanlo in, no.
Yeah, but don't those unseen servants weigh like a pound?
Actually, they weigh nothing.
Yeah, they don't weigh like anything.
I see.
You get some weight in there. Like, is it a? Like he'll begin. Morland will begin like with the butt of his glaive, like poking the steps past the line that Merrick has indicated, just like seeing if it's a pressure trigger.
Okay. As you poke inside the door, you notice there's a small rumbling inside, but nothing actually happens.
A rumbling that was caused by the poking, or just a general rumbling?
The poking that was caused, a rumbling that was caused by the poking. Got that backwards.
Well, that's
Well, that's
No.
ominous.
Oh my god, we both use the exact same word at the same time. Well, you were just about to volunteer to lead the way in, I do believe, my Furbolg friend.
Sure. Morland will just sort of, again, like now a little bit tentative at least.
Why
Just-
can I move all the tokens?
You shouldn't be able to.
Don't move them.
Just
Yeah,
don't
actually,
mess with it. Yeah,
This.
Just don't.
just don't mess around with things. Christ, it's easy.
Right.
Morlan will take two very sort of tentative steps in. Glaive drawn.
Merrick inspired by his new giant companion, fellow large
I'll say,
man.
fellow
Yeah,
tall
we're
man.
probably about the same sort of size. You're probably broader than I am.
Merrick's,
Okay.
Merrick's 7'10", I think.
As you step past the
Ow.
precipice, the doors are going to begin closing behind you.
Come on, old lady.
Can
Got
I?
enough
Do we have
time
time to get in?
saunter in?
Do we have time?
You have time to get in because you're past where the doors they open outwards.
No, I
So-
was there when you said it.
Oh yeah, but you'd be pushed in by the doors closing. So you have a choice to duck out or be pushed in.
Or be crushed to death.
Your choice, yes.
Right.
Morlan will dart back and try and hold the door for Doris and just see if he can prevent the door from moving.
Okay,
Right.
make a strength check.
God,
Doris
what
will make
what is the
no
logic?
attempt to walk quicker. She'll just carry on
Yes.
dottering.
10.
Ooh, terrible roll.
Yeah, not great. You think you might have slowed it down, or it might just be that it was coming to the end anyway. One of the two.
Oh, thank you very much, dearie. Oh, that's very polite of you.
So, what is the
Sure.
lighting like in this place?
The entire area is dim light. After a few seconds, and let's lock.
Oh, die.
I'm
Okay.
just looking up what that means. Dim
Uh,
light.
Ranged attacks with disadvantage.
In that case, I would like to light my lantern.
Okay. You light your lantern, which casts off light in what range?
30
Oh,
feet, I believe.
it's a bullseye lantern. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Don't
Well, wait.
think
While you look up the distance you get for that one, I'm going to carry on with this bit. The rumbling on the earth intensifies as the doors close behind you, and then, almost appearing to rise from the stone inside, you see two creatures appear, which
Well,
should
well,
now
well.
have appeared up on your screen.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
And I will say at this point, roll for initiative.
Were they supposed to be that size?
Medium, yes.
Okay, good. No, I was just checking because
So, don't tell me to make them bigger. I can make them stronger if you like.
please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And as the rumbling finishes, while you guys are rolling for initiative, that's a staggeringly different roll.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay, you are
Why
going
did
to.
it say Pyre roll 1d20.
Because I changed the names earlier, it hasn't caught up. It happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so turn order will be Merrick. I think for the first time ever going first,
Yeah. Plus nothing to dexterity.
followed by Doris. Then, because I do it alphabetically, Minstrel. Then Morlan. Then Creature 1. Then Creature 2. Then Pyre. Okay, let's just put their health on the board. When it could stop turning itself off automatically. This is why I was using my phone before. Okay, 126.
Earth elementals.
Just quick Google.
No. I'm just thinking Earth is like the opposite of fire, so in theory,
You should be okay for a change.
yeah.
Okay, so
Morlan.
not at the moment. Do you want to try speaking again? No.
Oh,
Okay, no worries.
Probably might have pushed a button on his headset or something that.
Yeah, might just need to reconnect.
Oh god. Oh, I could tell the codeine's wearing off because I'm in back pain.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna take some more codeine.
Saw the name light up that time.
Okay, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Cool. Right. No idea what went on there.
Okay, so you could still hear when I was going through the order, so we'll begin the first round now. Merrick, you're up.
Yes. I'm gonna step forward a bit.
Okay.
Think of some of my spirit guardians.
Okay, that's going to be the drawing tool around you. What's the feet range?
15.
15, okay. Marvellous.
Around me. And I will then stand my ground.
Okay. Doris, so you're up next.
What's.
Hobble along.
Summon my angelic spirit
Ah.
guardians.
Right, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Cast Shillelagh and Eldritch Blast, the one closest to me.
Okay. The one on the left, okay. Number one. So, make your attack roll.
No, don't. No!
22 is a hit. 17 is just a hit.
Jesus.
So, roll for damage.
Smashed them.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
21. Okay. As you strike the Earth Elemental square and center, you know what they are. You've been through 3 of these. This is the 3rd tower you've done. You know they're elemental. I give up with pretending to just say the creature. Okay. It seems to chip off some of the rocks and stones with the force, but it doesn't seem to have slowed it down or even really done a great deal to it.
Oh my.
It doesn't seem to have done a great deal.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Minstrel, you're up.
Can I cast my brain, having seen? Would I know these are Earth Elementals?
Make a, I'm going to say, nature check.
Because, I mean, I will know they're Elementals because there's always Elementals in here.
And yeah, it's always elementals in the tower, so you could imagine the ones which have come up made of stone are probably earth.
Can I do a check to see if I know what kind of things they wouldn't like per se?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I think
Oh.
I'm gonna try.
Insight +2 +4
You-
6.
You fought constructs before, and with that kind of knowledge, you seem to recall that they were not particularly fond of thunder damage. And poison would have no effect. With a 25, to be honest.
Okay. I am going to the closest bit I've got. It's worth a try. I'm going to pull out my ocarina, and I'm going to blow it as loud as I can, casting banishment to the one on the right.
One on the right. Okay.
Ooh.
Number 2, what's the save?
It is charisma saving.
Okay, not a great one. Totals out at 14.
I win.
Okay. The elemental appears to sink slowly back into the earth and disappear. Okay.
And that's all I'm going to do for my turn.
Okay. Morland, your turn.
Morland's just going to look around at these guys like, doesn't anybody just hit anything anymore? And rocket his way over with surprising turn of speed. He's actually going to go all the way behind it because he has 40 foot move speed. And let's. Do I want to do that already? Yeah, he just, as he's running, takes one hand, passes his palm over the blade of his glaive, and mutters, "My blood draws your blood." As you see the blade flare with frosty elemental energy. Let me take
Cool.
6.
Okay, so how? I say you can roll it in the chat. Or yeah, up to you.
Yep, I take 5 damage. Not the best roll for me.
Cool.
And then I attack twice.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Ew,
14 is a miss.
Another 3?
3. These things happen.
It's the second 3 I've rolled.
27. That's a little bit.
Now
That's
we're
a hit.
talking. So he's going to take. Can I roll multiple dice at once, or do I have to roll
Yeah,
it?
so if you type exclamation point roll 1, is it D12 plus 1D6 plus whatever. Or you can do multiples if it's 2.
Cool.
So 2D6 or 1D6, whatever.
And
I really should have explained the dice to you better before we start.
Oh god, that's a terrible roll.
5's
one
not
on
bad,
one-
but the 1 is...
A one on my D10. So he takes a total of 8 magical slashing damage and 5 cold damage.
Okay.
If that makes any difference.
Not so much for this guy, but it overcomes. Okay, so the elemental is now...
Oh wait, I have great weapon fighting. I can reroll that 1.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, rerolls.
Absolutely great weapon fighting.
Yeah.
4. Okay.
3 extra damage.
Take
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, dear. Okay, anything else we got, Sam?
No, that's me.
Okay. So, the creature is going to turn to Morlan and make 2 attacks
Go for it.
Attack.
with its gigantic stone fists. Gets a 19 and 13.
13 will miss.
Okay,
19 will hit.
That seems
Cutting
more like-
words.
Oh, cutting words, okay. Roll the dice.
Nice.
3. So 19 becomes 16.
16 misses.
Okay.
Oh,
So as Minstrel, I'm going to guess, uses the ocarina again.
Yep.
Blowing it just as the moment as he swings with the second fist that was about to hit. It looks slightly to the edge and turns the fist away, just hitting nothing but air.
As part of my reaction, I let out a cheeky smile.
Roll a intimidation check, because I'm going to count that as a taunt.
oh.
Stirred. Why am I so good at intimidation?
Hey,
14 against. Okay. I'm not going to result that one. But the Earth Elemental has locked its eyes on you at this point, Minstrel.
Oh shit.
Go for it.
You don't roll well, you're just naturally so smug.
Well, Morlan's just looking around going, don't worry, I've got it locked down.
Fair enough. Okay, Pyre, your turn. The other
Can I
one is
hit him
still
from here?
vanished.
Can I see him from here?
Yeah, you got line of sight from here.
Alright, I'm going to Raymond him. I'm going to cast Scorching Raymond
Okay.
as a normal spell
Okay.
at normal level.
Okay, so you can mark that off. And is that a save on his part, or is it a attack on yours?
Attack roll.
Attack rolls.
Fair enough.
Uh,
I have not got all the spells memorized yet.
That is a... What is it? Let me just find it. It's been a while since I've... plus 9.
Yeah.
Plus 9. 29
Okay,
and
nat
oh, a
20, so that one doubles, and the 19 also hits. So equivalently roll for 3 of them.
3, so that's 66, right? I think so.
2d6
Scorching Ray
normally.
not 3 shots as a standard?
Oh dear.
So,
I'm rubbish at D&D. Okay, let me.
No, he's fine. I
as I
did
say,
in 2 other games, so like I'm fairly used to
it's 3.
spells.
You're right, it is 3.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'll say, this
It's
will be
one,
the
of,
nice
one of
thing.
my
I,
wife's
won't,
favourite spells.
I will not. 15 is a miss, unfortunately.
Alright, so it's just 66, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
66
Yeah.
fire damage.
Okay.
For a level 2 spell.
It's not bad.
Mm.
20, not too shabby.
Does it look like it hurt him a lot?
It looked as effective as anything else so far.
Nice. And I would then like to, I guess.
You can enter the Spirit Guardian thing, by the way. It doesn't attack everyone. Just
This
because I've
thing-
noticed everyone skirting around it.
This thing in the middle.
You saw Morland run through it. Like,
Yeah.
Is that like a pit?
That is a pit full of spikes.
Right, so there's no line of sight blocking there or anything.
No.
Alright, I'm just going to move there then.
Fair enough.
And as my bonus action, I am going to click my heels to activate my. Both at the same time, my. What's it called again? Boots of Speed.
Fair
And
enough.
also my Cloak of Billowing, if the DM will let me.
And the Cloak of Billowing is fine.
Okay, I probably should have
I
done
will
that
let that
before I
enough
moved,
cloak of billowing.
but I only
Just-
moved that far anyway, so yeah.
But
Fair
such
enough.
a gift.
Oh dear. Okay. So with that, we come back to the top of the round. Merrick, your turn.
Having seen Minstrel's smirk and the elemental turning its gaze to him, I am going to move my way in front of him. Can I get rid of this?
There we go.
And I will. Oops,
Oh.
sorry.
Ooh, that's a little bigger than you were intending, I'm guessing.
Control Z, Control Z!
Sorry.
It's
Spirit
fine, I'm on the
Guardians.
eraser. There we go.
I'll
Let's
just shift that on top. Oh, why is it not letting
there
me?
you go.
Thank you.
Happy?
Yes.
Fair enough.
And I'll shift that on top. And I may just try a Sacred Flame.
Fair enough. It's a
Bit elemental.
wisdom save, I believe.
I think it was.
19.
I think it's a pass. But I can't remember.
Your wisdom's
Pretty
5, your
certain it is.
proficiencies. Yeah, I think you got 17 or 18 for DC.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not 19 anyway.
Yeah, no.
But I'll leave it at that, yeah.
Okay. So we now come back to Doris.
Hmm.
Go on, Doris.
Like to move up
Oh, it's a deck save, yeah.
another
Okay, 18 then.
Yeah, it's still pass, yeah, it's fine.
10 feet and carry on blasting.
Okay. Make your tackles.
So anyway, I started blasting.
What was it?
Doris is quite powerful now, isn't she? She does me a spook.
Yeah.
21 is a hit, 13 is a miss.
Gotta love an old lady warlock. Like, it's just
Mm-hmm.
all of that old lady don't mess with me energy channeled through Eldritch Blast.
Yep. She's not so frail, actually. She's pretty frail. She's got -2 to con.
I still don't know why you did that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I just realised I forgot to cast Majama because I haven't played D&D in a while.
Oh, you're gonna die now.
you're
That's it,
fine.
my turn.
Okay,
Right.
Minstrel, your turn.
Trust in Morland.
Can I see round Merrick?
Yeah, he's big, but you can look under his arm or through his legs. You're quite short compared to him.
Seeing that this big boy is locking eyes at me, I'm even standing behind Merrick. I can feel it. Who copied me? Stop
I
doing
don't.
that. So I can still feel his eyes like kind of burning into me. I'm getting a bit uneasy, so I'm going to kind of maybe peek round Merrick, and I am going to Bum 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 bum. Me. Radius. I'm going. Oh.
I need a little something.
I'm going to cast right there
What's that?
Okay.
a shatter
Ooh.
upcast with a level 6 spell slot.
Bloody hell.
Level 6 shatter.
Okay, what's the save again?
It is a Constitution saving throw, but if it's made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage.
Okay, so with disadvantage, comes out to a 10.
Oh,
It's actually
dear.
not bad considering I rolled a 5.
Right, I'm now gonna count up how many dice I roll. So it's 3d8,
Plus 1 for every other
4,
level.
5, 6, 7d8.
You better not regret
Fair
using
enough.
6.
78.
And it's thunder damage, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah. As you launch the sonic waves out of your ocarina, the creature literally pops like an exploding zit just in front of you and turns to rubble on the floor. That, I was going to say, you established it was vulnerable to thunder, so it's... Yeah.
You better not regret using your 1/6.
Hopefully not.
Oh, dear, that was... Yeah, I did not expect that one.
Well, Morlock just looks over and goes, for future reference, I'm good at keeping things fighting me. So don't go crazy. Or as he like brushes bits of rock off his armor and cloak. Like, that might have been over the top.
Okay.
Sorry, most people tend to appreciate my music. Him to combust, I haven't seen that since that night.
Ceiling.
15 feet, it's not far. They
Yeah,
just sort
Craig,
of-
I can. My,
Yeah, you can
my
fly
strength
people
drop.
around.
No, I don't even have to.
Oh,
But the way that jump mechanics work in this game is based on strength.
oh,
I can high jump that from a stand.
nice.
Well, I can reach up and grab the top anyway. But yes, I can
Tall
fly
enough
people
to
up.
Lift people into it.
15 feet is surely a furbolg would be able to like give someone a piggyback up or something.
Yeah, I could also lift them up and stand them on my hands.
Fair enough. So
my
we should be.
my lift capacity is 2/3 of a ton.
Jesus Christ.
Otherwise,
Merrick might be an issue, but other than that,
Yeah.
the party's fairly light.
No,
I
I think
do
Merrick
have
will be half a ton.
levitate, but I don't want to waste a spell slot. If I
Also, to be fair, you could just try and go up half a flight of stairs. You just have to be careful on one side.
Oh,
Ah,
I'm
that
gonna-
part.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you meant
like-
like a bottom and a top half, not a.
Yeah.
No, like it's been cut in half.
Oh, that makes
Down
more
the middle.
Right, okay.
Finally,
You
stairs
only
made
killed-
for a nice skinny elf like me.
I was gonna say.
Alright,
Oh, no, too big.
Okay, for the next floor, I'm
gentlemen,
going to
if
be.
you don't mind, I would like to send Mary Bannerlow up there first.
Okay.
Mary just like waves a hand and like, by all means, Mr. Manilow.
Okay. So, Mary Banlow is going to begin having a look around at the next floor. Excuse me while I put the camera on for the puzzle floor because it's too tricky to do in map tools.
The
Ooh.
You guys have been through these kinds of puzzles before.
oh,
Mary
I see.
Banlow at the top of the stairs is going to see, once I back myself down to the floor, a single button in the center. The half flight of stairs at this side. Hang on. For about half the stairs.
Daft question. Do you mean a button as in a thing to press, or a button as in like off a coat?
A button as in a thing to press.
I know it sounds daft, but the distinction can genuinely come up.
Fair enough.
Is it made of chocolate?
It is not, unfortunately.
Is it 100 years old?
Have we got anyone who can transmute it into chocolate?
I probably could if you found me the right scroll.
Okay, so has everyone got the video up for the Discord channel now? While we
Yes,
do the puzzle floor?
So Mary Banlow's going to do a quick skirt around, and then I assume I don't see any angry-looking earth elementals up there.
You do not, although you didn't
Right.
see the ones in the other room either.
Well, it appears to be clear, at least for now. I suppose we ought to go up.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, we're up.
Yes. Having climbed up the stairs, you come to a room. There is a small button on a pedestal in the center of the room. Again, pushing, not chocolate or coat. As well as a strange floor you can see the edge to running across the entire room.
Chris has got a strange flaw.
A strange floor. What do you mean by a strange floor?
It looks as though pieces of it are going to move when you step on it.
Oh.
What about...
Ah, Morland turns and just goes, no, I've done this one before. And he just lifts off with his his winged boots. Like, starts flying over towards to press the button.
Okay. Pressing the button, he is going to open the door on the far side, revealing the next flight of stairs.
That seemed easy enough.
Okay, so you're currently hovering over the top of the button I'm going to put you.
Merrick,
I'm.
would you like to come with me? I can open us a lovely door.
That'd
And
be
I'm not
very
talking about
kind
that
of
one
you.
that's just opened.
That'd be incredibly kind of you.
I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Fair
Move
enough.
me and Merrick over.
So you two go to the other side of the floor.
Morland will fly back and offer a hand to each of the other two.
So-
Yeah, I'm not going to reveal that I can also cast Dimension Door and take Morland's hand.
So, I'm going to say, given the fact it's two skinny spellcasters, you can
Like,
probably carry the two of them across at the same time.
Wait, I don't think I'm that skinny. I weigh 180 pounds and I'm 5'11", so...
Yeah, my carry capacity is up in the 700-pound range.
Alright, we're all good then.
Okay,
Yeah,
Morland.
unless you've got a couple of like blacksmith's anvils on you, I think I'm okay.
How did you know?
Gently on. Okay, the
You
puzzle
have to
floors,
shove-
as always, get screwed by mechanics I forget about. Anyway,
Flying furbolg, like
the flying kobold
that.
was not something I allowed for.
I'd like to tap the floor with my staff to see if anything happens once we're across.
As you tap it, the surrounding blocks, so for example, you tapped this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, all rise to the ceiling.
Oh, like in a make you go splat rise to the ceiling way.
As in a blocking your path.
Oh. Oh.
There was a
Like a
puzzle.
maze.
Yeah, there was a
I
puzzle to.
give you. That is not how I thought that was going to go.
Oh. Oh, that could have tickled me to figure that out. Anyway,
I mean, it's still there. We can play with it on the way out.
I'm going to leave the multiple minstrels alone, and bring you guys to the next floor. Okay. I don't know who would come up first, so we'll just put you randomly. So back to
Almost
minstrels
certainly
now.
Morland.
Okay, so
Morland will happily go after the unseen servant has gone up if we're doing that still.
up to Pyre.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If not, Morland will go first.
You're going to on the next floor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Let's bring the view over. There we go. So if you go back to map tools now, you can see the next floor. Because this one I could actually design on here, because it was easy. A small, glowing rock pillar in the center of the room.
Well, going from floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling, the same as the other towers were with its various pillars.
Glowing green, I assume.
Glowing green, of course.
I would like to hand the blue shard to Mary Bannerlow. Can I do that? I can, can't I?
Yeah, that's fine.
You can carry a little stuff.
And get Mary Bannerlow to agitate the column.
Okay. As he
Look at Morland will go, are we expecting more of those things because you do this? Or is this just a thing you guys do?
I can honestly tell you, young sir, that I have absolutely no idea, but nothing bad has ever happened from things like this, so I'm sure we'll be fine.
As he rubs the shard against the pillar, nothing's going to happen. And I mean literally nothing.
Mary Bannerlow, you
Make
are
a history check. Pyre. Yes. As I say, you're usually the one who wants to get the items out.
Oh,
12. Nope, you can't
Uh,
remember what the previous tower's third floors were like.
I'm re-rolling it.
Okay. 24. You remember that each of the previous towers had a loot item on this floor hidden inside a pillar of the relevant element.
That's what I remember.
That's what you remember.
Can I just go up to this pillar and investigate it?
Sure.
I would like to I don't know. See if it can be moved in any way.
Okay. Make your investigation roll.
By feeling it and pushing it. I'm talking about the column, okay?
Okay. Of course.
D20 plus 9.
23. You do establish that whilst you can't move them far because there is a natural amount of resistance, the stones do look like they can be broken away.
Well.
I would like to exclaim to the party, well, it seems like this is a matter of brute force as far as I can work out. And I stand back from the pillar.
Morland just like cracks the knuckles and is like, now we're talking.
Fair enough.
Well,
I really hope I haven't just killed Morland.
I've still got like 70 some HP. I'm okay.
Alright,
I would probably think Minstrel in the bag of holdings. Do you still have that mining gear?
Mining gear? I've never had mining gear.
You looted it off the gnomes.
Oh, I
didn't pick it up.
I actually have
Fair
a miner's pick in my
I thought someone did.
Yeah, but I think I got that as my starting equipment, in my archaeologist backpack.
Oh, fair enough.
I will hand my mining pick to Morland and say perhaps this will come in handy.
Should be able to get me a bit of leverage. And you just see, I'll park the pick in and just push with all my strength.
Okay,
I'll give him a hand with that as well.
Okay, strength check with advantage +2 because between the pick and Merrick.
Okay, so first roll then.
Okay, 24. It's pretty good.
And second roll, 30. I'll take that 24, please.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, working at it for a few minutes and repeatedly swinging the pick, you notice the stones are beginning to come back to their original position as you move them. So, you begin leveling them out faster and faster, and Merrick, you're just trying to block them and hold them away at this point, just to assist. After about 5 minutes of working on this, between your incredible strength and just tearing things apart, you are going to notice a set of what appears at first glance to be chainmail to drop to the floor.
Chainmail. Not too bad.
The stones then, as you look down at this, get past Merrick and reform the column, the chain still being outside.
Pick it up and just have a look at that and go, I mean, it's not bad. Mine's better, but if anyone else wants some...
As you look it over, what first things you notice as soon as you pick it up, despite the almost metallic quality of it, it seems to be made from particularly heavy polished stone.
Interesting.
And
the
at that point,
chainmail's made of stone.
It is made of stone, and also if you could roll an Arcana check for me.
I can indeed.
I would like to. I assume I have seen them be successful.
Yeah, you've watched them do this for the last 5 minutes.
I would like to approach and say, "So, what did you find in there?"
Some sort of chainmail made of stones? Don't know. not my specialty.
Very interesting. May I take a look?
Sure. Hand it over. Like, how heavy is it? To give you?
It weighs 60 pounds.
Like, so Morland hands this over to you like he's not holding anything heavy, and just like drops it into your hands.
60 pounds. What's that in normal? That's
Someone
like 25
can cut that.
kilos. 25 kilos, which is 5 adult cats. Yeah, I reckon I could hold that.
That's the weirdest thing to compare it to, but okay.
Right. I'm going to fuck it. I might as well just. A ritual is 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes for identify, depends on the ritual.
Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind waiting, I can properly identify this item. So I'll do that, and also, is it 100 years old?
It is more than 100 years old.
Nice. So I will also appraise it as I
Okay.
identify it.
So, with that, I will bring up the item card for it. There is the results from your identify.
Okay. 60.
60 pounds. If my character from the other game was carrying that, that would be half his carry capacity gone on that one item.
It would be a tenth of mine.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this is a most interesting item. The manufacturing is quite ingenious. You wouldn't have thought stone could make such a delicate piece of gear, but I'm afraid it's of no use to me. I would like to display it in my museum when I eventually retire, but if anybody has a practical use for it, they're more than welcome to it.
I mean, it's not bad. My armor's pretty tidy by itself, if you know what I mean. It's adamantine, so I'd rather keep mine.
Fair enough.
What's it worth?
Rough value with your appraisal. Oh yeah, 100 years old, celestial design. Rough estimate for value would be somewhere around 10,000. However, finding someone willing to use it would be a tricky matter, so expect to be screwed by a merchant.
By the way, I'm not telling
Ooh.
anyone what it's worth.
Did you say it's celestial design?
Celestial in design, yes.
I
Do
did
I
not.
recognise it all?
No, I did not say that.
You'd probably recognise the design, and you would probably recognise now. So, if you remember from your origin, it was a while ago. The trials, Doris.
Pardon?
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been so long since we went over that.
What, the origin?
The origin would be celestial. You probably would recognise it just by design type.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Doris, you appear to be showing quite a lot of interest in this item. I wouldn't have thought it would be something that you would have use for, as I hand it over to Doris.
Oh, I would like to promptly drop it on the floor as it's way too heavy.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can have a go about finding out if it's been used for anything nasty. Little blood hunter's trick.
That'd
see.
be most interesting. And no pirate. It just reminded me of my old home, just for a minute.
Yes, of course. I know it's celestial, and I also know Doris can sprout wings. So yes, I understand.
Fair enough. Okay. Are we coming up to the next floor, or are we staying here? This one's been open the entire time.
Shall I just put this thing in my inventory then, if nobody wants it? And in which case,
Perhaps
Can I
Minstrel's
carry
got
it?
room for it.
yes.
Yeah, it
I
weighs
can-
60.
Yes, would you
I
like
can
it
carry
in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
I of course would be happy for this to be an item for you to display, but perhaps I'll give it to you when we get back to our quarters at the Adventurers Guild.
Yes, you always have the correct solutions, Minstrel. What would I do without you? As I place it in his bag of holding.
Fair enough.
And that's not a euphemism.
Fair enough. Okay. So, coming up to the next floor now, I assume?
Yes.
No,
Mary Bandlow.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll just do this one Theatre of the Mind to make life easy. This is once again going to be another floor covered in pressure plates as you come up to the next floor.
Okay.
We see a door on the other side.
There is, and it is already open this time.
We can just have it assumed that I've checked it for anything suspicious and then told the party that there isn't anything suspicious.
It's just pressure plates and small holes on the wall.
Okay.
How small are the holes?
Ooh. About the size of a biro.
Oh,
Very small.
Pyro?
for some
A
reason I didn't
biro
think
is-
that's what you were going to compare it to.
You mean about the size of
I picked something I had to hand, to be honest.
a feathered quill?
Ah,
Oh,
Do we
Merrick,
want to...
I'm ever so sorry, Merrick. I'm afraid I
What
can't
now?
tell it. I can't take you through my magic back passage. I'm afraid the back passage is tired and needs a rest.
It's fine by me. I'm willing to brave it.
I mean, I can carry most of you. Best one in the world. What do you weigh, big lad?
Oh, no, not much. A measly 350.
Don't forget to add your armor. You're in chain, which is...
Plate. No, plate.
Oh, you're in full plate, yeah, so what, that's another...
They're still, I think, within.
Within his particularly high carrying capacity, but let's
Yeah.
double check
Yeah.
full plate. Plate...
Well, I can't imagine it's another 300 pounds.
Hmm.
So
is that
65, so that puts him to 415 before anything else he's carrying. But I think the rest of it makes it max like 450, 500.
Big heavy
Yeah.
shield. But nothing.
So,
Nothing.
all right, I might have to do a second run with my backpack, but like more like start stretching a little bit. Like, come on then.
It's a big lad to carry.
Yeah, big old lad. Right, grab my forearms. Don't let go.
So,
Eric, breathe out a few times, trying to lighten the load.
Have you been to the toilet before we leave?
God.
For quite some time.
Right. Group the party back up. And since we're assuming that's the way it's going to go, who's going to lead the way up to the next floor?
Mary Bannerlow.
Mary Manilow is going to come out to an empty rooftop.
Oh.
Unlike previously, where you would always have found a suit of armor standing there inanimate.
And it's dark.
No, it is just sunset. Sun's just about to go down. So you've
Well,
still
then-
got light outside.
There doesn't appear to be anything particularly dangerous up there, so if you'd like to take point,
Oh,
I
mate.
gesture to Thurbog.
Hang on, let's just put you guys in the likely order by my guess and bring you all over.
oh,
Ooh,
forgot.
sideways. Going
Wanna-
upstairs.
Sideways. Because
Going up the sideways stairs.
I'll give me a break. I'd put the map together quite quickly.
Craig,
Where
Yes.
did Minstrel go?
my character's gone.
What? Who deleted Minstrel?
I don't know. Everything moved over, and then
I found him.
disappeared.
You got Jotun into the next. Got Jotun into the next map.
Say you were suddenly in the next quest, which we might get to later. Right, let's put you in a reasonable order.
I
I don't want to stand there. I want to stand here.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually, I want to stand outside.
This
I
is
not-
the
no,
one
over here.
problem with map tools.
can I not be here? Is that not allowed?
Say, well, you walked up the stairs, but you could stay on the last floor if you wanted.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I understand. My bad. I'm here now. Is that good?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so as you come up the... Stop killing each other! And I know that sounds like an odd thing to say, but seriously, stop it. Okay, as you come up the floor, the large, ethereal, booming voice that has spoken to you at the other towers is going to once again speak to you now. So, you seek to subjugate the earth as well. As the entire tower is going to start shaking and lowering itself before the fight starts this time.
Oh,
Oh, there's going to be a fight, is there? Thanks.
Morland just turns you and is like, "Is this normal?"
yes,
No.
yes. It's perfectly fine.
Yes, nothing to worry about.
The tower now comes to a flat level with equal size to Mount Udu, So you're back on the flattened level, so the actual tower has descended into the mountain this time.
Ooh.
As a
Are we-
much, much larger creature begins rising out of the earth and stone this time.
Are we
Made-
fighting a tower? Is that what's happening?
Your guess is as good as mine, Morland.
I'm with you on that one, I think.
So, the creature now standing before you is about 25 to 30 feet tall, and probably about the same around. At which point we will have roll for initiative.
I'm not going to get a good one again.
Well, you're going to do better than the creature.
Oh, I'm going to get better than Doris.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Not bad for me.
Yeah, that's a 18 as a...
I'll take it from my +2.
Okay, so we have Doris there, going up to Pyre, going up to Minstrel, going up to Merrick, going up to Morland. Okay, so with that as the combat, we can start going off. Morland, you're actually up first.
He just, glaive in hand, still glowing with that cold energy, just goes, turns to Merrick and just says, "Do me a favour. If I turn into a pancake, fix me up a little bit, but I can hold it there," and will launch himself forward.
Fair.
As a bonus action, I am going to turn into my hybrid transformation.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead with the description if you want to.
So, Morland, you just see, as he starts taking the first couple of steps forward, you swear the shoulders are just that little bit broader, and he gains like he's now as tall as Merrick, where he wasn't quite as tall before. Those of you who are paying really decent passive perception probably notice his ears are a little more pointed, the fur is a little longer, and as you see him raise the glaive to swing it, in fact, I don't have to be within 5. I can stand 10 feet away and do that. You notice the claws on the hands are longer.
Mhm.
And I raise my glowing glaive. So... rolling... 28.
That is a hit. Unsurprisingly.
Like, you've got to hope it is.
If it isn't,
Yeah.
you're in real trouble.
I
Like, yeah,
I could only hit it with nat 20.
Fair enough. Okay, 14.
I re-roll that 2.
Okay.
By the way, you can. I don't know how you can do it with multiple rolls, but if you do R, just the letter
Yep.
R, then it re-rolls anything below the number, the thing. So, like, I'll do an example. Roll
So 12 becomes 17.
like that. It automatically re-rolls if you get less than a 3, because I put R3.
Okay.
Although, to be fair, that's probably just too convoluted to use for one-off session.
To be fair, I can figure out copy-paste things while it's someone else's turn. I will roll again, because I get to do that. 18?
18 is a hit. Just.
Yay! Plus 11.
Plus 11 is good.
25 strength for the win! I just need to check my crimson right. Is it every time I hit? Yes. Yay.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry. Wait, why am I saying sorry?
Ugh, terrible.
It happens.
That's let's got all the commands on it on that link.
Nice, thank you.
Fair enough. Yeah, that might have been helpful to teach him as well, but I forgot to completely.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting there.
What?
Okay.
I've never seen this before.
I've literally linked it in this Discord chat like many times.
I've seen it.
I've
Yeah.
seen
Never once
doesn't-
looked at that. Nope.
Fair enough. Okay, Merrick, your turn.
I know you've definitely seen it, Chris. Because you did. You said you
Yeah, I said I had.
After seeing the transformation ahead of him, I'll use my speech to shout out, my, Grandma, what big teeth you have. Charge myself forward. Tiny bit. Just to potentially absorb any incoming damage.
The whole point is I said stay back, I can hold it here.
So I want the... he wants the acclaim.
So does Morland.
Reputation build. Yeah. And true to form, I will bring out some spirit guardians.
Fair enough. I'll let you
Again.
draw the range on, and I think he'll
Right.
probably be in range. So, what's the save for Spirit Guardians?
I will double check that actually. I keep forgetting that one. I should know.
15 feet. 15 feet, Spirit Guardians.
Hmm.
Yeah, he'll be in range.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when they start their turn there.
Fair.
Big wisdom throw.
Wisdom. Okay, that's what I needed.
But yeah, that's end my turn there.
Okay, Minstrel, your turn.
Minstrel is going to see this big boy, and he's going to look very concerned, but he's going to feign indifference and let out a mighty yawn. And with that, he's going to pull out his ocarina and cast Banishment at level 5.
Okay. What?
It is I think it was Charisma, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Charisma saving throw.
This one totals out to 18.
Oh, he passes.
Okay. This version does not have a -3 score to Charisma.
It was worth a punt.
It's worth a go. Otherwise, I really would have been in trouble because I didn't have another boss planned.
Yeah. I kind of think, mate. Trouble is, you shouldn't change the rules as written, but it is fucking powerful. Banishment.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to play a hearty jig like this,
Hang on, he's got to dig out his ocarina.
and then give Bardic Inspiration to Morland.
Oh, thank you.
It's a D10 at this point.
Nice. Are you the
Okay.
bard flavor that I can use it on damage rolls or just for attack rolls and stuff?
Just attack rolls, he's not Valor.
Legit.
Okay.
Gotta check these things.
Yeah, you do. It's important to know. Pyre, you're up.
Oh,
It's alright, we still had the other one.
Oh, Pyre's muted, maybe.
Oh, yeah, he is. Who
My
muted?
bad.
Oh,
Sorry.
there we are.
So
I
you're
muted
gonna...
myself because I was busy coughing away.
Oh, is that a fireball?
Whoops, a daisy. I did not mean to do that. I meant
For a
to
light.
do that. So does that look acceptable as a fireball? Do you?
That looks about right, yeah. It's
In
a...
that case, I shall cast 2 of them.
Okay. Anything bonus with them, or just...
One. I'll cast the first one out of Loach
Fair
as a standard fireball.
Fair enough. Okay, so
And
dex
see what
saving throw. That is a 19 total.
That is a pass.
Ooh, Dex-
Be glad I got the natural 20 on the saving throw, not an attack.
Meh.
I can take it.
Plus, no. Why am I rolling 1d20? It's 8d.
I didn't hear no bell.
8d8. Is it? Or
None of you know what adamantine armor does, do you?
8d6.
8d6. Thank you.
Yeah, we haven't come into contact with adamantite armor, I don't think.
All right,
If he
28.
rolls a 20 against me, you'll see.
So,
Okay.
can I deduce from that fireball?
It
Did it-
doesn't look like it's especially effective, but it seems to have hurt it plenty.
All right, fine. In that case, I'm going to cast another. No, I'm going to cast Raymond again,
Okay.
but at level 6.
Okay.
And Thunder.
And switch it to Thunder using the re-elemental focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 attack rolls.
Going up 4 levels, that sounds right.
Scorching Ray. When this, one additional ray. Yeah, so 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So 4 plus 3, 7. 7 attack rolls.
Oh, pew pew
Roll.
pew.
So,
So,
Does it look like one of
Gotta
those
love the magic
anime
machine
robots?
gun.
pretty much.
Fire and rocket
Plus.
launch.
9.
That's on a par with the sorcerer in our other game who took
Jesus.
Spell Sniper and took Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
And twin hit.
Have I
Okay,
done that right? That looks.
that does look right. 7 lots of 1d20 plus 9, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you have a crit in there and 2 misses. So roll for the damage for 6 of them, basically.
So that's 12d6.
Yep.
12d6 thunder damage.
Thunder damage, yes.
That's a lot of thunder damage.
Mm.
Like there are blushing
Aw.
Tempest clerics.
Okay.
Mid rolls.
This does seem... What's the term? Super effective. As shards of rock are just...
Devastating.
Shards of rock are just blown around the top of this mountainside now. The creature's still going, but it doesn't look pleased. At all.
I am going to look very pleased with myself. And I've got my boots of speed, so I'll move extra 10. It's 10 feet right now.
Okay. Next is Doris.
Would let's see. I'll move a little bit up. Little 25 feet. So let's
Oh,
just move 20.
It's actually double speed, the boots of speed, but
Yeah.
But I'm meant against the wall, so I'm good here.
Bonus action Shillelagh.
Okay.
And does this creature look like it may be a construct?
Roll a quick insight.
Where's my insight?
What happened to quick? I'm sorry. Sorry, I just couldn't know myself. Oh.
Oh,
3.
no idea.
It might be. In fact, you're fairly certain it is.
In that case, if I'm fairly certain it is, I'll cast Blight at 4th level on it.
Ooh.
Okay, I need to double check what that does.
God, we are just wrecking these.
No, I don't
Bullying.
think this is going to do anything.
Oh,
Blight still does damage.
why did you do it?
It's a con saving throw, Craig.
Yeah,
Thank you.
if it's
He did
a
it because he thinks it's a construct. I think.
yeah, if it's a undead or construct, it has no effect.
And I said you were fairly certain it was.
Yeah, exactly. Fairly certain
It was a construct.
Oh, yeah.
You think it's a
Oh.
construct, but you rolled a 3.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And I'll tell you guys this just for the sake of it. He thinks it is, but it's not.
Oh, but if I thought it was a construct, I wouldn't have cast that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you retcon that one for that
Sorry.
sake.
In
Just,
that
just because I think you must have misheard me. Because
sorry, I got a little bit confused. I'll potter along, whisper.
That's not like
Be
you,
like-
son.
Having fought 2 elementals downstairs and killed an elemental at the top of a tower and all the other ones.
it
No,
was
yes,
food,
this one's made of
this is a construct.
Doris hasn't been for most of them.
No, Doris
This,
has
this one is clearly made of stuff.
Oh, what a bother! I guess I'll have to get a friend in, and I'll summon a greater demon.
Oh God, where did you get the human blood?
For Tanner,
Pyre goes to sleep every night.
No, but you have to get like a small vial of blood from a humanoid you've killed in 24 hours for that spell.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of the material components.
I've been putting as general, you can use a focus provided it doesn't have a cost.
Legit.
If it has a cost, you need to have a thing. Sorry, which one were you
that's
saying?
The Tanaruk.
Tanaruk, that's on here
Oh,
somewhere.
no, that one again.
Oh, wait, where
I
is
don't
that?
think I know it. I don't think I know Tanarok.
There you go.
Oh, you have a thing for me. Thank you.
Size, medium. Oh, it's only medium. And I'll summon it about there.
Okay.
Oh, he looks friendly.
The spell normally goes so badly.
It's fine. I can
Go
definitely
quick.
fuck it.
And for an initiative of 13.
13, okay. So 13 brings him into the order just before Merrick, I think. So he'll start with the next round.
Return at the same time. When you summon it, you can issue a verbal command to it. So I'll ask it to murder this stone boy.
Okay. That seems reasonable. Okay. End of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The gigantic earth creature is going to begin by bringing both its hands together. Actually, it's got to move first because it only has a 5-foot range with that, which seems ridiculous. And putting both its hands together is going to bring its hands down directly towards Morland and Merrick at the same time. So,
Interesting.
as it makes its attack, its first hit is a 22, slamming its hands down towards the two of you.
That'll
Just
hit.
Yeah.
And the
Does
next
cutting
attack.
words work with that?
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
That's two top. So would it just be cutting words and it affects them both?
Yeah. That's its first attack roll. So,
Okay,
yes,
I'm
you can.
cutting words. That
Okay,
buddy.
roll the cutting words.
buddy, old friend, buddy Holly, and the
You only need
His attack misses because he has to reply back, "I'm not your buddy, pal."
I'm not your pal, guy.
I don't think I've seen you use cutting words so much in the whole campaign.
Cutting words.
13. How does that do for you guys instead?
Oddly enough, that misses.
Glance
Oh,
at the
dear.
shield. Yeah.
Okay. You just bounce the attack directly back up as he comes down for his second swing. 27 this time.
That does.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
sorry, no cutting words for you this time.
You've already used your reaction, you can't.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Okay. As he brings down his somewhat gigantic fists towards the two of you, since you're standing next to each other, he deals a total of 13, 16, 17 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Damn, that's what I was hoping you weren't gonna say.
Yeah, elementals, magic boy.
Oh.
They count, well, technically they count as magical weapons for overcoming resistance, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
The normal bludgeoning.
And
The 27 wasn't a crit, I assume.
no, that was just. Amazingly, that's a 17.
Remind me not to get hit by this guy.
4d8 damage. Oh no, plus 6. 23 damage, I apologize.
Eee.
Okay, we now come back to the top of the round. To Morlan.
I am going to just looks at Marek and just goes. Marek needs to make a concentration check for Spirit Guardians.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's true. He needs
Yeah,
to
but-
God, it's nice
Can
having
you tell
a
the other
DM here.
DM?
He does need to take the initial roll because he started his turn in it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is a good point. So,
I should add it. I did it at level 4 as well.
fair enough. So, what was the roll? I don't think it matters unless it's strength.
It's a
It's
wisdom.
Wisdom. No, so he gets a 4.
Yeah, it's definite fail, but he'll take 4d8 radiant.
Okay, so you can roll that.
There's an extra little.
Not bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's some big rolls.
Never mind if it drops now. Yeah.
Okay,
Concentration, yeah.
big fan of sack of hit points.
What was concentration? It's flat.
D20 plus con, I believe.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what the con was. 2, I think.
And because you took 23 total points of damage, you need to beat 12. Oh no, yeah, 12. You round up.
23.
Hey!
That 20 doesn't really matter.
Perfectly fine.
Cool. Morland looks over and goes, "Don't worry about getting out of the way."
I cut in
And-
words.
That was definitely. He moves up to here without leaving its space to flank. Do you do flanking for advantage?
I'm going to say since you're on 3 sides, yes, you can have advantage for that.
Cool. I know it's an optional rule. I run it. Not everyone does.
Fair enough.
I,
I'll be honest, I don't normally have enough characters in melee range for it to be relevant.
Yeah, I figured I got that impression, to be honest. Like, it's why when you told me the party, it's why I built this character. Like,
Fair enough.
Doris is a machine in melee.
she is.
To be fair,
Well,
with
so-
Shillelagh, you do some damage.
You have like 21 hit points, whatever it is.
Yeah.
cool. So, sorry, trying to get.
I'm just going to go get a drink quickly.
No,
Alright.
don't.
I'll put you on next.
Oh, drink. That's a good idea, actually.
Yes, I will have a large glass of Pepsi Max with maximum taste and no sugar.
Oh,
That is a 28 to hit on the first.
Yep, that's a hit. Unsurprisingly. And I believe the second one there is... Oh no, that's just with advantage.
That's just with my advantage.
Yeah, that wasn't even allowing both rolls, which would have both been fine.
For 19 damage.
19 brings him to...
So what's
Yep.
IR?
IR is if it's 2 or less, it re-rolls.
I see. And R is.
Re-roll. R is just re-roll. Re-roll that particular roll. IR is if it's less than or something like that. I'm copying it straight off that website.
Oh, right, okay.
Fair enough.
This always happens, like, because it happened with map tools as well. Like, I showed Simon how to use map tools, and within 2 minutes, he was like teaching me how to use map tools.
Ooh,
Ooh,
16 is a miss, unfortunately.
oh.
Damn. That is
Yes.
not what I wanted. I am, however, going to use my brand of castigation.
Okay.
Basically, it is now marked. It is branded with my cold damage. If it happens to run away, I know which direction it's in.
Fair enough.
And every time it damages me or a creature within 5 feet of me, it's going to take psychic damage.
Ooh,
Not a lot, but it takes psychic damage.
fair enough.
So I'm going to move back a space without leaving its 5 foot range next to Merrick.
Okay.
Howdy. Bloodhunter here. Kill the big thing.
Fair enough. Okay, we now come to the Tanaruk's turn, who is going to take us. How many swings does he get in total?
He's so dreamy.
One bite, one greatsword. Blessed with +7.
Okay.
It reminds me of
Cool.
a very handsome half-orc Eldritch Knight that Minstrel once knew.
That
Oh,
was brutally murdered.
He wasn't chaotic evil though. He was just on his way to becoming.
Okay,
chaotic
that's
evil.
actually 2 hits. So
Damn
first damage is 1d8 plus 4. That's
Being shown up by a
5.
demon.
And the next... I'll say, not with this damage, hang on. That's 5 plus 10, so that's 15 on 2 hits.
Okay, I did more than that with 1.
And since none of it's magic, that's half to 7 points in damage in total.
It's giving him a really nasty, bruise.
It's chipped a tiny piece of rock off its buttocks. Yeah, this
To
thing
be
has
fair,
a...
it was he reached its buttocks.
that's a fair point. He was swinging up. It was impressive to bite it, but still.
Just
Okay.
gnawing on an ankle.
Yeah, it's not wise with stone, but oh
who's
well.
a good boy? Who's a good boy?
At which point, I believe it needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Uh,
Or is that on your turn? I forget.
It's a saving throw. I think it's charisma. Let me double check.
If it's charisma, it got 7.
Yeah, charisma saving throw.
Yep, it got a 7, so it's still under your control.
Lovely.
Okay, next we come to Merrick.
It also has disadvantage if you know its name.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but how do you know its name? I never understood that.
You could
do that
literally
for
ask
name.
it.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
It's
Your
under
first
it's under
command
Doris's
can be-
control.
Your first command can be tell me your name, but you lose
Oh.
around to it that way.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
done that before. Just set it go and see what happens.
To see what
It's less like a trained dog and more like, just letting a rabid animal off the leash. Like
It's like letting a lion loose in London. It'll kill some people, but not necessarily the people you want.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Boy.
Oh dear. Merrick, your turn.
Aye. I'll use my Sacred Flame cantrip again.
Fair
But
enough.
I have a feeling it will withstand it. It's a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Mm.
Yeah. You may be surprised to know the giant thing is not very dexterous and rolls a total of a 0.
Oh, that's even better. Please. Obviously, fails.
just
It's just a flat 0.
Yeah. Well, it's only 2d8
Fair enough.
radiant. No, you can have that.
Fair enough. Oh, dear. Yeah, the big thing is not so dexterous.
If there's a cantrip, I can use a spell as well, can't I?
Provided it's a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use my Shield of Faith.
Fair enough. Increase your armor by 2. It's always an excellent spell.
Obviously, I use it on me.
Oh. Okay. Minstrel, your turn.
Minstrel. Minstrel's feeling a bit sad at the back and a little bit dejected, a little bit lonely. So he's actually spent the time preparing a tune,
Oh, God.
which he's going to call an ode to a Banshee boy. And it consists of a single, very high pitch,
Oh, God.
note
Cover your ears.
play. I'm not actually going to do it. I don't
Oh,
know where the
thank God.
ocarina's gone. Played for approximately 30 seconds, and with that, he's going to cast Banish at level 5.
Okay. So time to roll again. Oh, dear. I'm so glad this version gets the advantage on it. It comes out. What was the save for it again? Which type?
It's a secret. It's a secret.
I need to know what to add or subtract.
16.
No. What was the type?
Oh, charisma.
Charisma. Okay, so he gets a 19 in total.
Oh, he passes.
Yeah, advantage is really saving him, considering he gets advantage on all magical effects thrown at him.
And then with my bonus action, has anyone taken any damage?
Yes. Well, more than
I'm taking a punch.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on my new friends.
you trust him more than most of the other random strangers you've picked up.
And that's 1d4. Is it +4 or no +4? I can't even remember. Very
1d4
rarely
plus
used by you.
spellcasting modifier. So
Plus
charisma
4.
for you is +4. 7.
7. I will take 7 HP. Thank you.
Okay,
helps.
Back up to 60 HP.
not bad.
Doing all right. Doing
I,
all right.
I will use my movement.
Fair enough.
I'm going to. Where's the fucking button? There. I'm going to walk.
Forgot to change the music.
Oh, I'm not a
Oh, yeah.
dwarf. I'll take it. Oh, what's happened?
I don't know what's happened, but
You're moving in millimeters.
Right, there. Someone unsnapped me from the grid.
Oh,
Oh,
what happened there? Oh,
an eagle.
I can hear an eagle.
yeah, you're right on the top.
Eagle.
Hey,
Is this the Sword Coast soundscapes.
Yeah, I was going to say,
It's pretty good, isn't
you're,
it?
you're on top of a mountain. I kind of figured it would work a bit.
Yeah. It's all
Mm.
good. All good in the
Okay.
neighborhood.
Okay, Pyre, you're up.
Yay! I would like to use my magical abilities.
In what way?
Just to show off. Like,
Creating a
Uh,
rainbow for no good reason.
I am going to summon Lewis Firecan.
Okay, I shall pop you a thing on for the flaming sphere.
Christopher.
Thunder.
Okay, thunder sphere it is.
Lewis Thunder.
Thunderball.
So I have one use left of that, and I might as well do it at level 5.
Level 5. Okay, so as it generates, I believe that's the first one, is a deck saving throw.
Oh, it's a dex saving throw, yes. The same as the. I don't know if it.
Oh my god, stop it. Chris.
What's it doing?
He's putting every status effect on someone. Unfortunately, you can clear them all with one button. Okay, so for a total that is 19 for his save.
Okay, he takes half damage.
Still going to be a lot.
So that's oh god, why am I so sorry?
Also, I assume that's where you wanted to put it.
Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. Third level I'll increase by 1d6, so 2d6, 3d6, 5d6
Fair enough.
thunder damage.
Which, given what you already know, is just whatever you roll.
Excuse me?
Why is that gone? You rolled into the other channel.
Oh, my bad. It's a 17. Sorry, I was looking at. Yeah.
You're looking at the music thing, that's fine. Okay.
Cool. And for my bonus action, I would like to billow my cloak.
Dramatically.
Oh, and by the way, I was going to ask you, how injured does this fella look?
He's getting there.
Do I know?
I was going to say, it looks like he's fairly sturdy, so it's going to take a fair amount of beating.
Right. And that's me done.
Okay, so you billow your cloak out and generate your dubstep ball to basically blast him with sound waves repeatedly.
Yeah. Do you want to put the number 5 in its name so I remember what level I cast at? Because I'm really tired.
That's
Probably
fine.
Forget. Okay.
Undersphere 5.
And I'm disappointed you haven't gone with it's the Thunderball rollover. Like,
Oh, damn it, I didn't think of it. Oh well.
I wonder
Okay.
what a thunder sphere
time.
looks like.
It looks like a bounce. I was going to say, I imagine it's basically, like when you get subwoofers which are launching the sound waves off, it's just one of those pulsing repeatedly.
Yeah.
you're not played like Saints Row 5 with the dubstep gun. Like,
Yeah, basically it's that.
Yeah.
I have not, but I can imagine what it looks like.
just it fires wob wob wob. Like,
Can I
Oh.
can I just specifically command Lewis fire a can? No Skrillex, only the bug, like proper dubstep. If you guys
Sure,
haven't heard
why
of the bug, check out the bug. It's like proper dubstep.
Oh, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard. Anyway, moving on to Doris.
I'm gonna move up. Oh, why is it?
Because
Doing it-
Ozzy's going around unsnapping people to the grid.
I have not done that. It's probably Chris when he was fucking about with your thing. It's not me.
There we go.
Although
I'd like to walk up
I
oh
suppose
god.
and do him a bonk with my staff.
Okay, make your attack roll.
With was it? Oh, that's the wrong copy and paste. Oh,
16 is unfortunately a miss. But I would like to point out to Morland, look, she gets the same bonus to attack as you do.
Yeah.
That's quite delightful.
oh, my bug failed. Can I do anything?
But a
with
lot of that.
Okay,
bonus action?
I'm gonna say it just bounces lightly off the stone of this creature. with your shillelagh.
I just mutter some swear words, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Fair enough. Okay, we now come to the creature's turn, because you weren't thinking about that when you walked up to it, were you?
Yep.
Fair enough. It's going to begin with its 2 slam attacks. Okay, so it's going to start with 1 against Morland first.
Go for it.
And who's within 5 feet of you there?
Merrick.
Yep, so Merrick, you're also going to be taking this one.
Aye,
Because it's attacking both of us,
It
am I
will
allowed
double
to
the
trigger my...
attack. Yes.
am I allowed to trigger my sentinel attack because it's also attacking someone else other than me?
I'll say it's targeting you.
It's-
He's
it's-
caught in the
that's
splash. He's
Reasonable.
caught in the radius splash. It's not targeting him specifically.
That's fine. Every time it hits me or someone else, it takes 3 psychic damage.
And if it is immune to psychic damage,
Then it won't take 3 psychic damage.
okay. So that's
how that
fine.
works.
That's fine. So it's not anywhere. Total out at a 20 for that hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
That's a miss.
Oh, okay. Hit and a miss. So, Merrick, you managed to deflect it off its left hand. No, it's facing you. Its right hand off your shield, slamming to the floor. Morland, you unfortunately catch the left hand as it comes swinging down.
I caught those hands.
8, 16. Okay, there's a total of 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy crud.
And the next attack is going to be targeted towards Doris.
I'd like to use my reaction to get in its head. I can't remember what it's called. And give it disadvantage.
Okay.
What's it? Entropic ward.
Ooh, fancy. So with disadvantage, it comes out to a 19.
Yeah,
In words.
It would be bloody low. Miss.
Cutting words, was that?
Yep.
Okay,
I will now also use my sentinel
Oh.
reaction attack.
fair enough. So that makes it 19 goes to 17.
That still hits.
Still hits. Okay, and now make your sentinel attack first in case it can kill it before.
I doubt it's going to kill it somehow, but
I
let's
should
use
have
my...
done the wisdom save, actually. It might
Oh yeah,
have
wisdom save for the start of its turn as well. Let's do that.
just in case.
It's going to fail that, so roll your damage as well.
Right.
And then
No,
we'll-
I meant, what did you say to it
Radiant.
as a
Low
reaction?
that time.
Oh.
17.
I think I just
Oh, why you don't copy
said,
paste?
"We're coming for you," but in like multiple different like voices came out at the same time.
Okay,
Oh, I won't copy and paste the thing. That's annoying.
just copy Doris's.
What are you trying to copy?
I'd written out my attack prompts, but it won't. It's copying it as like an image instead of copying the thing.
It's not copy the text.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know why.
I don't know what you mean by attack prompts.
Rolls.
My attack roll thing.
Oh right, I don't.
So, right.
Do apologise.
It's all right. You should have since when we first started. That took a long time.
Should have seen when I was-
30 to hit.
30 does in fact hit.
Howdy.
when I was a ranger and I had advantage on everything, and my pet had advantage on everything.
Oh yeah.
Nice. 21 damage.
That's better.
Ooh.
That's more like what I can do.
That's what you were hoping for.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's max glaive damage and only half right damage. My max damage per strike is 24 right now.
Fair enough. Okay, so with that, we are going to roll the damage against Doris now. That hasn't done
Yeah.
it. 6, 12.
Oh dear.
That is 22 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Hey, that's probably not dead.
That's okay.
That's survivable.
Oh, and is that 22?
Oh.
22,
then-
yeah.
What's the con save results again?
Con save.
Yeah. For concentration.
concentration. So 22 would be an 11. You need to roll better then. because you cut it in half, I believe, for the
Yeah.
Oh.
10 or half, whichever's higher.
yeah. I was going to say it's only a real problem when you start taking like 40 damage, and then you're in
Wait,
trouble
it
anyway.
wasn't added- Oh, you had advantage.
-2.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was KL, not K.
Say -2 is a nat 20, still gets him 18.
Yep.
Okay, so we now come back to Morland's turn.
Morlan now has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, this
He is
is
below half. You can see him, like, there's a redness to the eyes as he's now looking reasonably pert, and the teeth are bared. Fortunately, what is my wisdom?
Oh, and Pyre, roll for your Thundering Orb damage again.
Oh,
Level 5.
We're fine. You see Morland's head jerk like someone has pulled like a choke chain on a dog, but he seems to carry on undeterred. So I'm going to move up there and get the flanking bonus.
You've
You've forgotten how much
I
damage
rolled
it
it in
is.
the other channel, didn't I? 5d6. There we go.
Yes, you did.
Oh, thunder damage.
Yes,
Come on, Dice Maiden.
Oh.
she's getting there. You put a full stop and confused her. Okay. The creature is starting to look a little battered with that thunder damage.
Woohoo.
Okay. A 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Let me see if I can copy it from here.
Why am I getting so many texts all of a sudden? Oh no, emails.
You've gone viral.
Oh.
There's a video.
20 damage.
20 damage, okay.
And again.
Yep.
So 16 on the
is
dice, plus my 11 I forgot to add.
Fair enough. That is a hit.
20
then. It's
27.
27. Okay, roll for damage.
Is that Polearm Master?
Great Weapon Master lets me reroll damage on 1s and 2s. I've just got ridiculous strength. For a
But how
proficiency
come you're-
bonus, +7.
How come you're doing two? Oh, because you get more than one attack.
Multi attack
I
is for
have-
some people.
Yeah, extra attack. I'm a fighter type class. Howdy.
It's a rarity in this group.
Well, that's it.
My first character.
Ugh.
13. Okay. I'm going to point out
13,
with that, how do you want to finish him off?
33 damage in 2 swings.
Four
Like
hands.
it's got to just be like it. You just see it shake from the thunder damage from the ball. Morlan just with the first swing swings through the back of the knee, so it falls down onto one hand, and then just drives the glaive up and in. This sort of frosty energy crusting around the edge of the wound as it crumbles.
Fair enough. That's yeah.
And then he will drop his transformation so that he doesn't go crazy and attack people.
Fair enough.
Well, speaking
Now
of
we need to
crazy
worry
attack
about
people-
Oh, balance.
Now we've got the Tenor. Speaking of which, it's his turn, and since he's still under command at the moment, and he was told to, I believe, smash up the big guy,
Mm-hmm.
he's just going to make his attacks against the rock this turn, and just crush it into smaller pieces.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
And let's roll his wisdom save, or charisma save even.
Yeah. Charisma.
With no neutrals, so 15.
My spell save is 16.
Oh, still in your control.
Get rid of him.
Do I So we're still in combat, right?
You're still in combat
Mhm.
rounds at this point because this can go either way.
So is it my?
No, he ended his turn in range of your orb. That's why you got to roll the damage.
So whose turn is it?
Next is Merrick.
Did I miss a turn or something? Because
No, you took your turn.
Okay.
It's just been a long combination of turns recently.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as
You cast
just fought, think I'm just checking range. I'm going to raise the Hammer of Tyr and use mass heal.
Fair.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep.
So 700 hit points divided among all of us in the party, not the demon.
So I'm going to guess everyone is fully healed. Unsurprisingly. Fair warning, you know how long it takes to recharge that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
are you sure it's got enough hit points to fully heal me?
I think so.
I'm fairly certain.
I only needed about 20. So...
It's just, yeah, that is a ludicrous item, but it has a really long
I was down
recharge.
I was down like 50 hit points.
It heals 700.
I'm aware, but I was down like 50.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That might have been a tad excessive.
I used it just in case that demon kicks off.
Fair enough. Oh, dear. Okay, so that's Merrick's turn. Minstrel, your turn.
Hi.
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 You've forgotten what you're doing.
I am gonna do nothing.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm going to hold my turn.
Pyre, your turn.
Ah. So I didn't this turn. I just.
No, you were way too early in the order.
Yeah, I'm rolling in the other chat.
No, I was aware I was rolling in the other chat. It's just it was 15 minutes since my last turn, so I thought,
I think it's 15 minutes.
yeah.
There's like five
There
player
are 5
characters
people,
plus a
yeah.
10 ruck and a Tanner ruck and a big thing.
So what you're saying is I should conjure 8 wolves.
No!
I
Stop
think
conjuring
I,
animals!
I think I'm just not used to playing D&D with so many PCs. So Thunder Sphere.
Okay, you want
over
to bonk
the
him with it?
And I'm gonna hit him with it.
Okay.
Oh wait, if I hurt him, does he?
He gets advantage on the next one.
No,
Oh, I thought he did if he was attacked by the party.
Nope.
no, that's for Charmy Boys.
Ah,
This one, he's just been summoned.
It's just
In
a
that case,
slave.
I don't know. I guess Pyre would maybe assume that Doris had summoned it, but probably wouldn't want to take the risk. That's my excuse.
fair enough. He gets an 11 for his saving throw.
That's a miss. Congeniality.
Roll for damage.
I don't remember it being particularly strong.
You
No,
may be
fair enough.
remembering
So
wrong.
that's, 20 thunder damage, and then a fireball of fire
Okay.
somewhere on the map.
Where it won't hit everyone else. Got it.
It will only hit him. Do you want me to put a thing
It's
down?
fine. I can see plenty of ways to do that. So rolling again. 15.
That is a fail.
Okay. So that's taking
23.
quite the
Fire.
beating at this point.
I'm not sure if you're aware it is resistant to fire, but Pyre doesn't know that.
Fair enough. I took it off, don't worry.
Okay.
Demons tend to be.
Yeah, maybe Pyre should have assumed that.
Meh.
Well,
Does he know it, does he
Mostly
know it
fought
now?
devils.
I guess he knows.
It's realised that the fur seems to have absorbed most of the fire.
Ah,
You alright?
Pardon?
yeah. I just it doesn't matter.
Shove something at your ass? Anyway,
Stop voicing your fantasies.
Doris, yours.
He's also
Um,
making more editing for himself. Like,
Yeah, I know, it really was a stupid idea.
I'm gonna. How hurt does it look?
Your tenor, it's not that hurt yet.
I'm going to. Cast.
Doris's. I just keep looking at Doris's portrait. Who found that? Was that you, Craig?
I did, yeah. Just, I keep trying to find the most ridiculous one for Doris I can.
I'm gonna pull out my skeletal wings.
Okay.
Yeah, the ghostly wings on my back. I'd like you to do a charisma saving throw. Whoops, Merrick accidentally, and
Oh, no.
the Tanaruk.
Charisma.
7 for the Tanaruk.
That fails. Is now frightened of me.
Okay. Not coming in
Also,
close.
but also still under your control.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ask it its name. For the love of God.
Maybe.
I need to do charisma, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, don't be scared, old lady Doris. I am.
You are scared of old Lady Doris.
You can't get any closer to old Lady Doris. And with that
No, I
photo,
mean-
why would you want to?
Yeah.
Seems
And that-
reasonable.
That is the end of my turn. As I look at it scarily and I command it to try and eat the Thunderstep sphere.
Okay. I mean, sure. I'm going to say, for making life easy, you can walk over the elemental's corpse, but it's difficult terrain. As we come back to the top of the round with Morlan.
Morlan has so much goddamn movement that he can go round it
Fair enough.
and not really struggle.
Fair enough.
Like I can go 15, 25, 35, 40. Perfect. Yep, I can run all the way around behind it and get behind it.
Fair enough.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
You Zoidberg your way through the stones on the floor and wind up behind the Tanaruk.
We'll just look at Doris and just go, is this thing strong?
Meh. Kind of.
Sturdy tends to be the right term.
Yes.
Okay.
Depends
I
on
mean,
your...
like me strong physically, or is it like magic?
No, it's strong.
Fair enough. In which case, I shan't bother doing that one, but I will use Curse of the Marked on it.
Okay.
Were you going to try and arm wrestle it?
I have a different curse, but it's based off a strength saving throw. So, like, if stuff's really strong, like otherwise I'd have used it on the big thing.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Yeah, like, I figured the bit, like looking at it, it's like I'm not going to hold that in a strength save. Like, not against my DC's not that high.
Never know. I roll badly all the time.
True, but no, I will instead just mark it. That means if I hit it, it takes double my right damage for this round.
Fair. Okay. Make your attack roll. That's a hit.
24.
Unsurprisingly.
I did say I dropped my shift of form.
Oh, there goes
Oh.
the eagle.
There's
Yeah,
the
there's that
eagle
eagle.
again.
There's that eagle again.
I mentioned the eagle's nests before, didn't I?
You did.
Maybe we can
Because,
catch.
16.
Oh, catch an eagle.
Maybe
Maybe
it's,
doesn't look for any rats yet.
Maybe it's Bailey.
Ugh. Natural 1.
That is a miss. But not by much, sadly.
Was it-
Oh, and so it takes another 6 points of cold damage because it takes double the right damage it took.
Fair enough.
So 22 on that first hit.
And because it's summoned, not directly like fully under my control, it would probably use that reaction thing.
Fair enough. But yeah, I was going to say it makes sense. So it's going to turn around and attempt to swing with you at the greatsword, coming out for a total of 20
With
Yeah, that'll
advantage.
hit.
with advantage.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm
20 is
fully
still
healed.
the hit.
I'm okay.
20 is still the hit.
Yep, that's
So
fine.
2d6 plus 4, that's 11 points of slashing damage. Not magical this time.
I've dropped my shifter form, so I've lost my resistance, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
As I did say I dropped it earlier, so I'm not gonna.
Fair enough.
I dropped it before I was healed. Had I been healed before I dropped it, that'd have been fine. But like I dropped it before I was healed, so I
Fair
will
enough.
stick to what I said.
Okay, the Tanaruk is still going to... Oh, also I need a dex saving throw from you.
From me,
Yes. You've ended within 5 feet of the Thundering Sphere.
Oh.
oh shit!
Yeah.
Aha!
I didn't think about that.
No, no one did except Chris.
No, I was going to say, I was under breath. I've still got that thing there. Oh, yeah.
It's my favourite damage rolls are the ones against my colleagues.
19.
So pass. So you
Woo!
take
Yay!
12.
11.
Or 11.
It'd be 10.5, so 11 points of thunder damage.
Oh yes, I can maths.
Okay. The Tanaruk is going to make 2 attacks and continue smashing up some stone.
Thought
So
you were
that-
going to try and eat the.
Oh yeah, it's in command.
Yeah, he's still under the command at the moment.
I had a new one.
Oh, no, eat the Thunder Orb, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Morland just like rockets around with his thunder damage. Like, oops, forgot about that.
So, sonic waves just pound into your character.
As I hear the wub 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 of Morland being wubbed, you just hear a sorry from the background.
Okay, the
My
Tanaruk is
fault.
the Tanaruk is going to physically jump and attempt to bite the Thundering Orb. So I'm going to say it's going to take damage twice this turn
Cool.
No.
from that. So roll the damage twice, and I'll roll 2 dex saving throws, one with disadvantage. It's 2 failures. So he's going to take all of that as he literally jumps up, drops his mouth over the top of what should be the core of this Thundering Orb, and vibrates himself into 2 pieces, and then 4 pieces, and then 8 pieces, splitting like a watermelon onto the floor.
Nice. I've
And
got
that is his death.
I've got a fork with which we could eat that.
Look at Pyre and go, oh, my dear, I think we've finally found a way of getting rid of these demons after these fights.
Yeah.
Command them to commit suicide.
I mean, I guess I could have just unsummoned him, but still.
Wait, you can unsummon them? I thought the whole point was you couldn't. Oh my
He
god.
He can
No.
while it's still in his control.
Yeah, I read the spell properly this time.
That's kind of cruel. I mean, I know it's chaotic evil and everything, but that's still pretty mean.
You're mean.
Well, it's an
Okay.
evil demon. You summon it, use it for a bit, and then kill it.
Noticing
Gentlemen.
from the stone elementals remains, a small green shard is now going to float up.
Quick, Pyre, grab it.
I would like to command Mary Bannerlow to hand it to me.
Okay.
Pyre doesn't grab things.
He has people for that.
Yeah.
Either way,
It now
Craig,
slowly floats over towards you and it's placed in your hand.
in
Yes.
celebration
In celebration.
of defeating these mighty beasts, I would like to
Yes.
draw a card.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
I will put the camera on.
Oh, do you
So
have a deck?
that's before we do this, can we? Is it so? It's a green shard.
Green shard, same situation as your red and blue ones.
Is it 100 years old?
We've been through this with the others. Yes, it is.
I know I have to ask. I originally for my floors, I picked the I can't leave a room without searching it for secret doors. But seeing as I've basically forgot that for the entire time I've been playing this character, can I change it to I always check if things are 100 years old?
Fair enough. Sure, why not? Okay. You can tell, same rules as always, you can tell me to cut it as many times as you like and then shuffle as many times as you like.
I'd like you to cut it 3 times and shuffle it 3 times, please, Captain.
Oh. Boom, boom.
Do you know that Jeremy Clarkson is hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire now?
What?
Yeah.
It's done that for a while.
I was very surprised to hear that.
Hmm.
Well,
He's
not allowed
actually
on the
quite
BBC.
good at it.
Hmm.
Lots of people hate Jeremy Clarkson. I think that's exactly what he wants.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I quite
Which card?
And now I would like to draw the
Nice.
3rd card from the bottom.
Ooh. 1, 2,
Flip it.
3.
King of Hearts.
King of Hearts.
Hmm.
The
Fall
deck
in
of
love.
many things page.
Oh.
Because
While this shenanigans is happening, Morland just like walks over to Doris and Merrick and Pyre, and it's just like, the bigger they are, the harder we hit them, right?
Craig,
Yes,
Mhm.
I feel you are a great addition to our team.
that's
Think-
thrown.
Indeed. Cuz.
prone. You gain proficiency in persuasion and double your proficiency bonus. You how are you drawn the card again? I'm not giving you another thought.
Give me another fucking thought. The cards dictate.
I have to say,
This is 3 times this card has come up.
I have to
What the
say,
fuck?
if I was DMing, I'd make it so that you could never draw more than one card, which would mean every time.
I say the deck of many things. Once you draw a card, it's gone. Like you don't get to
No,
redraw
it goes
the same
back
card.
into the deck unless it's one of certain specified cards.
Oh, fair. I must
I
admit,
mean,
I've
I
never
obviously
been
that's-
staffed enough to give people the deck of many things.
It's
We
sort of
traded
obviously
2
great.
really powerful items for it.
Dude, that,
Yeah.
that card presumably does nothing then.
No, that does nothing.
Okay, shuffle again.
Okay. If we get this again, how do I keep getting the King of
I have to
Hearts?
say, I don't want to sound mean, but I do kind of want a bad card to be
Mhm.
drawn
Well,
because
we've never managed to get one
That's
so
my
far.
untented fate. Like, King of Hearts 3 times in a row is fucking ridiculous.
It's kind of nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Which card?
Did you shuffle 3 times?
3 times.
I would like the third card from the bottom, please.
From the bottom again.
What do you mean, King of Hearts?
2, 3.
Oh, Jack.
High cards.
I think we've had that one as well.
To be fair, with the one you
you got
removed,
some blackjack tables.
Rogue.
Rogue.
Oh shit.
Another one of those. Nope. So it's disappeared and gone back into the deck. Nothing has happened as far as you can tell.
Oh, again.
I don't know of anything happening, so I'd like you to shuffle again.
He's gonna kill
What is-
himself in a minute. Hang on.
What does
Yeah.
the rogue do? It's like someone's after you or something, isn't it?
Yeah, a non-player character. Although, to be fair, I've already had a devil after me, so
And that was great fun to fight.
That's the second time we've had that one.
Oh, I really need a piss, but I can't stop watching cards.
I haven't
Just gonna
had
watch
rogue
them this
before,
time
to be
today.
fair. The last one was what is it? Powerful
Flames.
Devil. Yeah.
Okay. Which card?
It might shock you, but I'd like you to draw the third one from the bottom.
the King of Hearts.
Clubs.
Queen of Diamonds.
3 face cards. What the hell?
To be fair, the way you arrange this deck, it's mostly face cards.
Oh, okay.
Craig,
Yeah?
Queen of Diamonds, did you say?
Queen of Diamonds.
Oh shit, man!
Which one is it?
You
Oh,
are
he
granted the
gets-
ability to cast a wish 1d 3 times.
Oh,
What?
It's the Moon card?
That is a very. This item is very bad.
Okay.
When you first look at it, you think, "Oh, I wouldn't want to draw one."
And I've
There's
rolled a
actually,
3.
I will be rolling.
Okay, feel free.
there's actually like
Hey, I mean, I've already got a stone.
Yeah.
You have a stone and now the ability to cast Wish. Fuck me. Yeah, Queen of Diamonds. How the hell do you get this lucky?
Yeah. I'm not having Merrick draw one now.
To be fair, there's only like a 3%.
It's still a 3.
Bad one.
Still a 3.
You can cast Wish 3 times
Holy shit.
I'll make note of that.
with full effects.
hmm.
Which means after you cast it, there's some downside still.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, and the more powerful of a wish you make, the more can go wrong, I think, is a general gist of it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
The more powerful it is, the more it becomes like a genie wish.
Would Minstrel know that?
No, he wouldn't. He doesn't even technically know.
But I suppose he. I
At this
suppose there
point,
are
you've got
ways to find
3
out.
star
Okay.
tattoos on the back of your hand. Is how I'm going to do this. So you have 3 star marks on the back of your hand denoting the 3 wish
I just
spell.
really want to get an XP card. That's why I keep drawing. I haven't had one yet.
You're risking death for the XP card to try and overtake Pyre.
Is he risking death though? Because I mean, looking at this, there's I think 2
There's
cards.
4
in
death
between.
cards in total.
4.
I
Oh,
think, yeah.
1, 2,
22. Yes.
Considering how many times he's drawn a card,
Can
statistically,
you shuffle the deck?
Oh, come on.
Oh, come
Oh,
on!
this is the last one.
All right, last one.
our D&D
Sorry,
session
darling.
is basically just Chris drawing cards.
Gambling.
Basically, and me having to completely rewrite large sections of a story.
This is why no one gives their players the deck of many things.
Go for it. 3 shuffles.
From the bottom. No, sorry, 6th one.
6th. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he's broken tradition now, that's it.
Jack of Diamonds
Oh, that's a new one.
is a new one.
Is
Star card.
oh, thank you.
Effect. Star.
Oh,
Increase one of your ability scores by 2.
I would like
What the
to
shit?
charisma.
I told you, he is the luckiest.
And I'm gonna stop tempting fate.
One of these days he's going to get killed.
How did you get 4 positive cards and one that isn't immediately bad?
I have
every
no idea.
card I think every card he's drawn, apart from 2, he's probably. How many cards have you drawn?
He's drawn about 9 cards.
And 2 have been.
2 have been negative. The other ones have been. 3 of them have been the fort. To be fair,
Statistically, I wonder what the chances are that. Of that.
Not good.
that's so. How many cards can kill you again?
Is that
Let's
just
have
a deck of queens and jacks or something?
Basically, Queen, 2, Jack, Ace, Ace, Joker, King, Jack, Queen, Ace, Joker, Jack, 2, King, Queen, King, Ace, 2, King, Queen, 2, Jack. That's what's in the deck of many things.
Oh. Bum, bum.
And I've now got 5 casts of Cutting Words or Bardic Inspiration. Thank you.
Fair
very
enough.
much.
to increase the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so some of them aren't too bad. So the 2 of Spade swaps your alignment, so he'd become lawful neutral. If he can, I'd say the Comet's not too bad. If he can defeat the next monster they run into solo, he gets to gain a level instantly.
Ooh.
The Ace of Spades is bad. The Joker with trademark is bad. The 2 of Clubs is bad. Basically, you don't want to draw a 2.
Anyway, I would like to examine the corpse
Okay.
of these creatures. What's left of them? Are they 100 years old?
These are not 100 years old, no.
And what they got?
They're just made from rock. I don't know what you're expecting to find.
I would like to examine this rock.
It appears to be slightly polished marble.
Oh,
I would like to use my Grim Psychometry on it.
oh!
I'm going to need an effect of that.
So Grim Psychometry, basically I hold an item.
Mm.
I get to make a history check with advantage about basically any sort of like dark past that it has had.
Fair enough. Make your history check.
What's my history modifier?
15.
15.
It looks like it was fairly recently constructed to you, in fact. As in, it's never done anything except sit at the top of this tower.
What a strange.
No grim and deep, dark.
And unfortunately not. It looks like it was made for this tower. It's never really been much else.
Sort of as eyes sort of glow a little red as he doing this thing and turning it over is like doesn't seem to be any sort of malice in its past. Seems pretty new, to be honest.
How strange.
Okay.
Coming from.
You now stand around at the top of Mount Udu, just looking around at the beautiful, beautiful wasteland scenery.
Yeah, Merrick knows these lands. He doesn't like them.
Okay, I don't think we're going to get much more done in this session, so I'm going to leave this one up to you guys, what we want to do next. Do we want to head back to Iredale? Do we want to head to anywhere else?
Morlun will just sort of look at you guys like, so you've
Well-
done a few of these towers.
Yes, this. I would like to show him my shards. I now have a green one, a red one, and a blue one.
As you take them out, you can see how they kind of fit together to form the. Now you've got 3 of them. The lock system for the main tower.
Oh, oh, okay, that's nice.
For
I
the
forgot what I was about to say.
You're showing him the 3.
Oh, I
shards.
was going to give the Furbolg another 50 platinum pieces, as I promised.
Fair enough.
Much appreciated. As I say, it's,
Um,
pays a damn sight better than the Order does at the moment, but as I say, tends to come with the territory.
yeah, well, stick with us, and you'll find much wealth.
I might just do that for a little while. This has piqued my interest.
Okay.
Curiosity who paid the cat and all that.
Pay-
I will say now my fucking personality trait is I misquote sacred texts and proverbs constantly.
Fair enough. I was going to say. I was wondering about the cat thing there.
Oh yeah.
That's just like Chunk.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Good old
I
Chunk.
never used my portents.
Hmm.
no, you had the whole thing in.
To be fair, we didn't. I mean, we weren't exactly desperate in that fight.
No. Not with 5 of you. It kind of stacks up a bit easier. I might have to make the next one a little harder.
Yeah, but then
You just add lair effects or minions.
Well, to be fair, there's a few bonus effects sitting in the next one.
There you go. Yeah, but as you guys go, like I have Sentinel, so if you guys want to stand back, I can literally hold things with me.
Right. Okay.
I literally built this character to be the meat shield.
Quite handy.
Not a great meat shield, but
what level is your character then? Level.
I'm only level 9.
Oh, level 9. That's.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lower level than you guys, but I say I have Sentinel.
Doris is level
And-
9, isn't she?
Merrick's
there we go.
the moment, actually.
Merrick's level 8.
Mm.
You still level 8? I thought you were up to 9.
No, I did. I think I was 7.
Oh,
when I
fuck
brought him
me.
back.
That
I'd rather
eagle sound
Yeah.
going for ages. I'm going, who's letting off fireworks? Thinking it was a firework going, "Meow." I just realised it's coming from the headset.
Oh, yeah, that's a point. We were going to try and catch an eagle.
Oh,
I'd like to try and catch an eagle, please.
how are you intending to do this?
Well,
Like just, I've got flying boots. Like we can literally just like.
I think the eagle can probably outspeed you.
I would like to, first of all, look in the sky and see if there's an eagle.
Make a
We
perception.
can hear an eagle though.
You
Perception.
can hear perception.
Why does it have to? Why does? What makes you think looking should be perception?
Just a guess.
I mean, if it's within 30 feet, I can channel divinity. But...
Yeah, you could just make it stop moving.
8.
8. You can see
Yeah.
clouds and rolling blue skies.
My mask is obscuring my vision. I'm going to make my cloak billow.
Okay. So we're going to give up with the eagle. Oh dear. Minstrel, since you're the one with the book, you basically decide where we go in next.
Hang on, I might actually have a way to catch an eagle. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I need to check the range on something.
I was going to ask, actually, presumably with the wish spells I've got, it's the full effects, so it's the necrotic damage,
Necrotic damage, lowered stats.
yeah, lowered, blah blah blah, and the 33% chance, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna wish an eagle landed at our feet.
That's quite a minor wish. So...
Use of a wish spell.
Yeah,
to be fair,
33% chance. And all
I
that,
have a
all
way
that.
to get the eagle as long as I can get within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
Well, we can hear the eagle, but I can't see it because I burnt my eyelids trying to impress a girl in university. It's a long story.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Fly up there and get it, wolf boy.
You'll have to spot it first. Make a perception roll. Anyone who's going to help him look for an eagle.
I am not particularly good at perception, so
Oh, Puck can have a look.
I am.
And I think Puck gets advantage.
No, I rolled a 2, man.
Owl 5.
Owl does in fact get advantage on
5.
Nope. Neither of you two is spotting an eagle,
So it's
and
plus
one of you gets plus
advantage.
10.
I know, man. Fuck. Damn.
Clerics, for some reason, they're good at looking.
Yeah, okay. Got a special item. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I can't see Puck's roll because you're still rolling another.
Whoops.
21. Yes,
21.
Puck is going to manage to locate an eagle. Currently about 200 yards to the east.
Well-
Which, once I translate to feet, I'll have to work out.
He can tell me that, can't he?
Yes.
And then I can tell Morlan. Well,
So about
there's
600 feet.
600 feet that way. What was your plan? And do you need help?
Yeah. If anyone can speed me up a little bit, that'd be great. Otherwise, it could take a while of me chasing around after this damn thing. It can fly faster than I can.
I have the haste spell, but I don't have it currently memorized.
Oh.
I mean, I can have a go. I can, if I move at my full...
If you move your full
Basically.
back.
Mechanically, if I dash, I believe I'm about as fast as an eagle's normal movement.
Yeah,
Like,
an eagle has
if I get
80
within
foot.
80 feet,
80 feet is an eagle's movement speed.
Jesus. In which case, I'm still slower than it.
Yeah.
All I need to do is get within 30 feet, and I can use my curse of binding, which will hold it in place until the end of my next turn.
Fair enough.
Or I can sacrifice some of my HP, and it holds it in place.
Ooh. Yeah.
I have to get within 30 feet of it to do that.
Yeah, I think you're going to struggle with that.
Yeah.
What are we trying to do with this eagle?
They've been trying to come up with a way to catch it for a couple of minutes.
They
I
just
think for
decided they
shits
wanted
and
an eagle.
Sorry.
Morlan is decidedly helpful, but he is now slightly like trying to sit there, and he's beginning to draw in the dirt, like trigonometry, trying to figure out, like, right, what sort of angle do I need to go if I cut off the eagle? If we go, because like he's not dumb.
How far away is it?
600 feet right now.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So you're about to Eldritch Blast it out the sky, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need an eagle.
Let's leave him in peace then.
We'll buy one later.
Morlan just looks back at the eagles like, next time.
Oh, dear. Okay.
That is one of my other personality traits is I can become obsessed with a goal.
I remember that.
It's like, I've made an interesting character.
Oh, dear.
I can also, for reasons of being a furball, turn invisible sometimes.
Oh yeah.
For no apparent reason.
Yep, just for like 6 seconds I can go poof and disappear.
Okay. So, Minstrel, I'm assuming we're going to use the book to head back somewhere. Where are we going?
I think we're due a visit to Irodale, don't you think, gentlemen?
I do.
That's a little bit of a walk.
Ah, you see, Morlan, I have here a mighty fine artifact. I mean, I don't really like it. It's a horrible thing. It's killed all my friends. But every time I've tried to discard of it, it mysteriously reappears in my inventory. So I have
That
taken
sounds
that.
like a curse, to be honest.
Yes, I believe it is. But I've taken that as a. I mean, I'm not one for the gods. That's Merrick's perversion. But I've taken it as divine intervention that this is necessary for our lives to continue existing as they are. Not that we really exist. Isn't that right, Pyre?
Oh, we'd better not burden him with that news yet.
Yes. It's too much for one man to bear.
They're rubbish.
Even if it is a bear man.
I'm a werewolf. Trust me, existential crises are nothing new.
So I'm going to pull out my book and beckon
Okay.
everyone over to
Uh,
read the page with me.
Since he hasn't seen it before, I'm going to briefly describe the book. Minstrel appears to have withdrawn from the bag of holding a 1 foot by 1 foot square book, which appears to be a children's picture book. As in,
Morlun is just like
big,
scratching his
colourful,
fuzzy
bright-
chin.
big, colourful, bright lettering and, usual things. As he flicks through the pages to, I believe you said, Iredal, you are
Yep.
going to see a picture of the town centre with the well in front of the Adventurers Guild.
Well, well, well.
On
Well,
one
the,
page,
the artwork's pretty good, I'll give you, but not much of a story so far.
and on the other side, the word Iredal, printed in big letters.
Is it like a children's spelling book? Like,
Wow, Minstrel is a child.
Yes. Just read the book aloud. We almost do so at the same time, and we shall magically appear in this exact spot.
Oh,
Okay. So,
let's
So, Iredale.
okay.
you're at Iredell. Oh, we 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes.
Yes, I've been letting them get away with this one, to be honest. Cause it's just leaving everyone
in there.
behind. Oh dear. Okay.
Couldn't resist
So,
the lethal weapon quote.
as you read the words, you basically blink for a second. Everything is dark. Before you suddenly realize everything is dark. The sun has gone down because you've travelled far enough around the world that there's like a time zone shift. And then you look up and you suddenly notice you're standing on a cobblestone street next to a well with large buildings and people staring at you as you've just literally appeared out of thin air.
I would like to bow.
And Morlun, as this was your first time using the book, roll a con saving throw.
I'm going to do a backflip.
Make a performance check. Or acrobatics, your call.
Oh, he's got his new performance now.
Yeah, I'm going to do a performance.
10?
10.
Can I help his performance check by casting firebolt into the air like fireworks?
Just one really small fireball.
One firebolt, and then I'll use control flames to make it explode in the air.
Fair enough. I'll let that go. You can roll with advantage, Minstrel, if you want to roll again. And Morlun, you feel uneasy. I now need you to make one more Constitution saving throw to hold on to your lunch. Three. Nope.
No.
You having
Morlun
gone
just like,
having
excuse
gone
me.
from having
Right,
gone from hot, dry weather to somewhat more temperate cold is basically giving your body one hell of a shock.
I'm going to pull out my fork from my bag. I'm going to say to Morlun, you probably shouldn't waste that. It's perfectly good sustenance, and hand him the fork.
Still clods of dirt in it from when you ate that earlier.
It's like a little bit of dirt in there. It's like Morlun just like wiping his mouth up on the back of his hand. It's like, I've got rations. Like, they'll go off if I don't eat them.
Very, very well. Yes,
I appreciate the offer. And
You're
just
welcome.
like drinks, pulls a wineskin out and just like rinses a bit of the taste out.
Oh dear. Okay, Minstrel, you managed to perform your backflip perfectly up onto the well with Pyre's firework going off behind you. Everyone's confused, but at this point, this is like the 4th or 5th time you've teleported into Iredal this way. People are getting somewhat used to the idea.
Morlun's just like one hand scratching the back of his head and the other just like vaguely waving at people. Like he's not used to being around large crowds.
As I say, the adventurers from the Drunken Toad are whistling as you perform your backflip as well.
Thank you. I'm here probably for less than a day.
Can I send Mary Banlow around with a hat to collect donations?
Floating hat.
Do you have a hat?
Traveller's clothes?
No. That is not a hat. You actually had a hat with a previous character.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would like to buy a hat.
you are. We'll get to that. We'll get to that next session. For now, I think we're going to call it there because we're coming up to the end of time. Just so I know where we are to pick
I
off.
can't believe I'm level 11. I still haven't got a hat.
You have a hood and a mask. It's instead of a hat. Okay, I'll sort the experience in a second.